The studio is electric here in College Park as we bring you all yet another Terps esports broadcast. My name is Adam, aka AD4MST.
And my name is Frank, aka Lev. It is a great night indeed for some Terps Premier League of Legends action tonight.
That's right, Frank. We've got an amazing pre-show for you all this week, and we're very excited to get into the action.
But Adam, before we get into that action, let's go over the rules of your typical League of Legends match. If you've never played the game before, League is a multiplayer online battle arena, also known as a MOBA. 5 players battle it out on Summoner's Rift. There's monsters in the jungle, minions in the lanes, and turrets to be destroyed. Victory is achieved upon destroying the opposing team's nexus. For
this league match, the Terps are competing in a best-of-3 fearless draft against Winthrop University.
And it's important to note that this match is the winners finals of the NECC playoff season, so we have high hopes for the Terps to win.
So now that you know who we're facing and what's at stake, it's time for us to introduce you to the players of the Terps League of Legends team.
Yup, up here first, we have Viet Mike on support. We've seen him play an amazing game for these past couple of seasons, an amazing Baron steal. Many of his signature picks are very strong, so we'll have to see how he performs in this winners finals match.
That's right, and next we have Super Fat Mushroom, our ADC. He has a lot of good control over the bot lane, and he is great at doing DPS in the late game.
Yup, up next, we got Zero Domain, the star mid laner of the team, really holds together throughout this season. Many amazing performances this season, as well as a lot of clutch plays on his signature champions.
And next up we have Cat with a Gun, our very own jungler. He is amazing in the jungle. We see him get a lot of nice ganks off. It's also fun watching him clear sometimes when he's not ganking.
Yeah, that's good enough. Up next, we have Kayshawn Robinson, the star top laner. We've seen him perform so many times this patch, and we'll have a lot to look over when we get into the game.
That's right. And so now that concludes our pre-show. So make sure you stick around when we get into draft. And now we're cutting to commercial break, so see you then.
I think by the end of the season, like now, we play together, everyone kind of jokes around a little bit more and kind of shines their natural ray. We're excited just to see them play better as well.
With the middle school program, the best part has been seeing the moments of teamwork where the middle schoolers really seem to get the game, and so that's when you can see they're starting to get a little bit hooked on how esports can be so fun.
Off game, or will Red turn things around?
Terp Adventures take flight at Stamp. Host to countless Maryland events, programs, performances, and more. Feed your body, feed your mind, feed your soul. Let your talents soar. Dance, sing, perform, find your thing. Join more than 800 student organizations and clubs. Find community here. Leadership lives here. Art thrives here. With space to grow. We're all just kids at heart. Let your imagination fly. Compete. Play. With wings on our feet. Here your spirit can fly. Here your soul lifts up. Here you remember those who came before. This is STAM. This is the center for campus life, where Terp adventures take flight. You belong here. Come fly with us.
All right, we are back and we are about to get into the draft. So I guess let's pan over to that and we can see who we're picking.
Yep, and indeed, I'm really excited for this game, Adam. I mean, we have a lot of like really impressive gameplay seen from the Terps this past season. I want to see this winners final, kind of as accumulation of like what they've experienced this patch, kind of their experiences throughout the entire struggle through the bracket, and you know we're getting started the pick order. We're getting started. Okay, let's get started. Okay.
Yeah, so we can already see that Winthrop is afraid of Kashan Robinson's Camille. So
Yep, that's a quick ban. The Camille ban is gone.
Lulu can be annoying as a support.
Yep, and on UMD's side, they did ban the Corki. I believe they're pretty strong. 80K.
Yeah, and last week, that was when they had a Corki on the opposing team last week. That was the only game they've ever lost in the season. So it's a very smart ban to make sure Corki is not getting through to these games.
Yep, I've seen you play your Corki a little bit in solo queue, Adam, too.
Yeah.
So, well, they have to ban that away. Next up, Callista. Callista ban, Adam. What are your thoughts about that? As we get to the first pick here.
Yeah, well, Callista ban is a nice ban to have. I feel like that's more of a ban like to maybe the ADC on Winthrop plays Callista. But speaking of Winthrop, they are locking in Skarner as their first pick, and UMD seems to be locking in Kindred.
They want the Kindred here as a counter to Skarner. I think it's pretty good because you get the counter jungle off pretty safely. But you want to watch out because Skarner is a pretty strong jungler this patch. You kind of just put him on to support your team, and you know, it's just useful throughout all teams of the game, through all parts of the game here. But we'll have to see what UMD tries to pick second here into the Skarner pick. Maybe they want to see something that can kind of deal with the Skarner or stay safe. I'm not sure. The draft's really up in the air here, but Kog'Maw is chosen.
We could be seeing on UMD a Mage Kog'Maw that's very strong right now. It has great wave clear, and also having a Mage ADC is very meta as of right now, so that could be a potential build that we see on this Kog'Maw.
Yeah, you'll be able to stay safe, but I'm kind of worried about this Skarner. You can kind of eat through these walls and kind of get a pick onto one of these carries. The fight's going to be a lot worse for UMD, but if you have more than one carry, I mean, you can give one away pretty simply. As Winthrop picks Sylas next.
Winthrop is stealing Zero Domain Sylas. That means Zero Domain, unfortunately, will not be able to see his Sylas at all in the series since it is Fearless Draft.
What a shame.
Very unfortunate. I'm always looking forward to that every week. But Winthrop is actually playing it very smart. We can see Zero Domain here. Kind of upset.
Thinking through. Ooh. The look of disappointment on his face there after Sylas was stolen.
I think that went very unexpected for them.
Yeah, Winthrop picking away the Ezreal to kind of play a little bit of a safer lane here into the Kog'Maw. We'll have to see what gets paired up here in the bot lane as the third pick for UMD is chosen before we get into the second round of bans. I believe Winthrop may have banned none. I'm not sure what that third ban is for them. Adam, what do you think is going to get picked here before UMD?
Yeah, so I feel like UMD will be picking potentially a mid laner to counter Sylas, and they do.
They decided to go with Hui. You know, we've seen the Sylas versus Hui matchup, and we've seen Zero Domain absolutely obliterate the Hui in that matchup. But what to see him playing it on the other side of the map, we know how talented this mid laner is. We're getting to the next phase of drafting, Adam.
Yeah, Hui versus Sylas could go either way, but Hui always has the extra abilities to counter Sylas in a way, so this could be a very good counter pick. I feel like usually Hui is the right counter pick for Sylas in this case.
Yeah, very large backline presence here for UMD, where the poke kind of shines for Winthrop, but they do have the Skarner Sylas to kind of go for a little bit of a dive if they want to. Good semi-good ultimates for Sylas to steal, but let's see what UMD wants to pick here as they ban Mordekaiser and Braum gets banned away on Winthrop's side. What great bans from Winthrop here. You can see the Camille ban, the Lulu to kind of counter the Kog'Maw, as well as the Braum ban to kind of keep Mike off of the champions that he loves, you know? Well, we see Rel here being banned for UMD, Adam.
That's a good ban because
the Melio we talked about.
Yeah, Winthrop is focusing more on banning the supports over the potential top lane pick, and I guess that's kind of smart for them because they want to make sure they get rid of the Kog'Maw synergy. I wonder if they do realize that it's going to be a Mage Kog'Maw, which I feel like they would if they're used to playing this meta. So they should know. But
you can see that Skarner did pick first, so I believe they will have last pick here. UMD has to pick two champ. Is that how it works? UMD has to pick.
UMD in this case will have last pick. So
I see the Cassante being picked. It burst.
Yeah,
it
seems
UMD.
like they're saving
the jungler. Oh, no.
Saving support pick for last. And that's good because they want to now they get to see who Winthrop picks for support. But usually, in most cases, you see top lane being saved for last. And I guess in this case, first picking Cassante here is probably a better pick for them because Cassante is a good blind pick top laner and very strong.
heavy emphasis on this bot lane here for both teams. Both teams are drafting specifically for their bot lane. They got the AD carries first in the first 3 picks, and now they're saving the support picks for last. UMD wanted to get that last pick, counter pick on the support because they know how important bot lane is going to be for this game. It seems like both teams are setting their sights on the bot lane here, with the Blitzcrank being chosen for Winthrop. That's a very interesting comp here.
Yeah,
Blitzcrank.
I feel like Blitzcrank is it's kind of a it's not something I would usually expect, especially I'm not sure how well it works with Ezreal. It's not something you really see very much, but they could be trying to get Blitzcrank just so they can get Kog'Maw, who's staying further in the backline. UMD has a lot of backline champs here, but a way that UMD can counter pick this Blitzcrank pick is if they pick someone that support that can risk getting hooked, and that would be Nautilus in this case.
You can see, I was kind of expecting something more of like along lines like Pike, or like kind of something that can get onto the backline pretty easily. But Blitzcrank's an interesting pick because if you miss your hook, you're essentially kind of useless for this fight. You don't have many tools left except your ultimate. Whereas you're playing Nautilus, you can lock down a target. Ezreal he can't eat out of the queue, but later in the game when you have the ultimate on Nautilus, I mean, the Ezreal's getting locked down regardless. And very good drafting for both sides. I mean, I really can't tell whose draft is better.
Yeah, personally, I really enjoy UMD's draft better, as although if they have a Kog'Maw mage ADC, they make up with it with the Kindred jungle, and then that's a solid backline. And then they have Hui as a mage with a lot of has a lot of utility and pretty much everything, since he has 9 abilities plus ultimate.
Yeah.
And then we also see we have the 2 tanks, Cassante, who can be both a tank and a fighter, with a more peel tank of Nautilus. So they have pretty much everything that you need in a team fight. However, on Winthrop side, they mostly have pretty much just a lot of engaged champions, but those engaged don't really come with so much sustain other than I'd say the Silas and I guess Skarner a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, a pretty solid front to back comp on side of UMD, like you said, Adam, and in a pretty kind of dive heavy kind of conditional win condition here for Winthrop. Here they're trying to play a little bit of a special comp. Let's see if they can execute it properly, because if they can't, then UMD is going to take this game a little bit away from them in their hands, especially in a 5v5 team fight. If you're not able to get onto those important carries for UMD, the fight's pretty much lost, because Ezreal does not have the DPS to kind of kill, just get through this Cassante, get through this Nautilus right before they get through the Garen, get through the Blitzcrank, get through the Skarner. I mean, we'll have to see some pretty important plays here, especially on the early game. We'll have to see if Skarner gets ahead. This game might get away from UMD.
Yeah, and something we haven't really been talking about is we're seeing Kashan Robinson on Cassante versus Winthrop's top laner on Garen. This is going to be a really nice matchup. I'm excited to see who wins. What do you think about who wins this matchup?
I really think it depends. I feel like a lot of Garen players this patch are kind of running Ignite and just going down, so trying to get the wave prior with the E. I mean, we'll have to see how this game goes. I'm not sure how the playstyles really affect. I think Cassante is pretty good into Garen.
The only thing that Kashan Robinson has to Cassante has to look out for is Garen's ultimate when he goes all out.
Yeah, I mean, it's speaking of like Kayshawn Robinson, I mean, we did compile a couple of clips of his 2C before the game started. We were going to interview him, but the players were very invested in their drafting phase, and we want to give them the most amount of time to get their draft in order.
Yeah, so we might as well take a look at some of these clips.
Okay, here we are, Viet Mike. Okay, what's going on here? Here, it seems like Kayshawn Robinson's in this ball, and we saw this clip before. He knew that the Tristana was on the ward. I mean, he's dead there for sure, right?
Yeah, that was a great.
He cut the clip. He didn't die. Every gamer cuts the clip of. Don't ask why the gamer cut the clip. Anyways, Kayshawn Robinson on the Gwen. I mean,
his Gwen is very strong.
The Q buffer on the stun. I mean, Kayshawn just absolutely destroyed.
Yeah, there we just saw the power of. Those are 2 champions we may see again in the down the line, but Gwen is really strong, especially versus that Skarner. I'm kind of surprised Gwen wasn't picked this game.
Yeah, I mean, don't count on those champs being picked, but I've seen Kayshawn play a lot of champs, so he definitely has a lot of pocket picks ready to kind of execute during this game. I played with him personally. I remember we did play with him a bit. But no, yeah, I'm really excited to see how he does into this matchup. Many eyes will be on him.
Yeah, and another strong person that I'm excited to watch is Cat with the Guns Kindred. I love watching Kindred always get the stacks, hunt down their target, invade the jungle. I know Cat with the Guns always invading the jungle to get these camps, and on Kindred it's more exciting because there's a greater reward at the end when one of those camps or champions are targeted.
Yeah, I think after you get those 3 or 4 stacks, that's when Kindred really becomes a champ in her own. So we'll just see how fast Cat with the gun can get those stacks up, and if he can, maybe he can get a kill, maybe get a kill or 2 and kind of take this game away as long as he doesn't die.
Kindred has the ability to. I feel like Kindred this game will have a great ability to like kite out the Skarner engages and also keep the distance on Silas to prevent him from healing while also doing a lot of DPS.
Yeah, I really agree with that. I feel like this game was definitely be like a skill reliant game. No, but we'll see how the junglers play, honestly. I feel like that's really going to come down to the bot lane is going to be very pivotal for this game. So we'll have to see how the junglers can support their bot lane in this role. You do have Cat with the gun on the Kindred in case things go awry here in the bot lane, but no, we'll have to see.
Yep.
Yeah, I guess if that's all that we need to say, then I mean we'll have to take a short ad break.
No. But yeah, so I guess soon we're gonna get into game. But while we wait, we could analyze. We have Mage Kog'Maw versus Ezreal. Both of them are very heavy in poke. So, what do you think about who's gonna be the stronger in the late game?
I feel like Kog'Maw kind of comes out. I haven't really seen a lot of AP Kog'Maw this patch. I've not seen Kog'Maw played at all actually recently in my experience for League of Legends. But I have seen Ezreal. I believe he does kind of lack the damage to kind of deal with the targets that Kog'Maw can later in the game. Just because like the poke is really heavily reliant on like skill shots, and if you get too close to this Nautilus, I mean you're getting hooked. They're not gonna let you walk up for auto attacks very easily on the side of UMD. They're gonna be saving your ability to try and get onto this Ezreal, not like the Skarner or the Sylas, or maybe the Sylas. But I think the Ezreal's gonna have a lot of trouble playing these team fights, especially due to like the lack of range that he has. He has to hit every Q in order to like win the team fight essentially. Where Kog'Maw, you can kind of just spam your abilities. You don't really have like an enabling support like Milio or the Lulu because it got banned out, but I mean, hey, you're still taking the best of what you can. I mean, V8 Mike's on the Nautilus. That's gonna be very dangerous for you. That's gonna be very dangerous for I mean, just UMD's comp is looking really good, but I mean,
I guess Ezreal has the ability to just like avoid, like he's able to get the distance he needs to get away from Nautilus, but UMD's engage, although it's not as strong as Winthrop's engage, is still very strong. So I see that. And now let's start. I have a good question for you that we didn't get asked during the pre-show. If you could be any jungle camp in League of Legends, which would you choose?
Ooh, any jungle camp. Let's see. I have to go with like the Little Krug.
Little Krug?
I mean, like just like the way they're shaped is kind of like nice. I feel like actually,
it'd be fun to walk around.
Yeah. Just, like I feel like they get to like run around and do what they want. I mean, when you're jungling, they just like run away from you sometimes, so they just do like whatever. I really like that part of that.
I feel like I would have to choose Scuttle Crab because I get to walk up and down the river.
Yeah. Yep. Is that what you like doing? Like kind of rowing to different lanes?
Yeah. I mean, when I play support, I always like running up river, see what I could do, and then realize there's not a good play I can make, so I just run back down to bot lane.
That's like when the sweet fruit spawns, you can like go ahead and eat it too. But what other questions? Who's your favorite player on the Terps Esports team, Adam? Personally.
Oh, that's a tough one. Well, it looks like we are in game now.
Yeah, we'll save it for after the game. We'll save it for after the game. The game has started here for UMD. Winthrop versus the Terps here. They're going to be in a 5-point. Looks like Winthrop's not looking for any type of special start here as we see the Garen walk top. I mean, really standard 5-point here. UMD's getting on the map first here. They're going to get vision.
I wonder if Beep is going to look for a nice hook.
His name is Beep. Superfat Mushroom has a lot of characters in his name today. How did that happen?
Yeah, I think that's his... yeah, you're right. It's kind of longer than it used to be.
He's kind of taking up the screen. I'm not sure if that's like a tactical move here to try and distract the enemies, or maybe like it kind of like shows him in more prominence, so like people will like glide their eyes towards him. But yeah, a lot of people in the chat are saying let's go UMDs. We'll want to see UMD try to win this game. Rapid here in the river, trying to make sure that Kindred can't get this invade ward off. If you're playing Kindred, you want to get like some pretty good deep vision on the enemy jungler so you know what he has.
Yeah, usually Cat with a gun sometimes looks for these invades, but it's kind of smart that he's not right here, as Kindred is a bit weaker early. He would not be able to get done with that invade very fast.
Yeah, Rapid did sneak into the bush there. I mean, Kindred's gonna start red standard while Skarner starts the blue. Skarner starts the Raptors. Both junglers starting on opposite sides of the map. They're going to clear up towards different parts of the map here. Skarner's opting for the top side. while Cal the Gun's gonna opt for a little bit of a bot gank here early, you have the Blitzcrank to kind of show. Beep is looking for a fight here, but Viet Mike's going for some early trade here. Beep just does nothing back, just hits the minions.
Yeah, it kind of seems like Beep is, I don't know, he's just wiggling in the bush, but it seems like he's also trying to get a good angle to hook.
Well, you think his name is Beep because he mains Blitzcrank?
Yeah, and Blitzcrank's a robot.
Oh, the Garen queued the minion. Maybe that was a little bit of a misclick there.
Zero
What did Jermaine just do to this Silas? Okay, Beep's fighting here. He got hooked from the Nautilus, and a lot of HP has been lost. The E will go wide.
Yeah, I feel like that Silas maybe got too close to the tower. Zero Domain is just doing a lot of damage. Also, we see Rapid. He's still on his red buff. It seems like he started. I guess he started. Yeah, he's full clearing bot, but he did red last. I guess that's a clear you do on Skarner because of the AoE damage. But also, meanwhile, top. Yeah, you want a nice trade going on here.
Yeah, you also want to keep that red buff as long as possible. So doing it last will allow you to kind of keep the buff for as long as possible, as Cal with the Gun's hovering for Zero Domain here. As he gets this wave shove off, he wants to recall early into this lane here. Cal with the Gun's just going to wait in lane for this Skarner to come, and he did not. The wave shove gets off, and Cal with the Gun will be hit in the spot lane while Skarner has a little bit of a lead here. I mean, Viet Mike and Super Fat Mushroom did get a little bit of a shove in. Now we see a top lane fight here. K-Sean getting the W off onto the Garen. Looks like trade just happened.
It's a nice trade, but Sean Robinson has to make sure that Garen does not have the ability to get all of that health back with his passive, and we see it's proccing right now. It's a bit weaker early, but luckily it's got cancelled.
That doesn't look too good for K-Sean. He might be in trouble here. The Ignite going off the flash will not get him the kill, though.
He has to be careful. Skarner is lurking around
the corner. The Q flash misses, and he has the Garen Q, but he'll just auto a minion. Skarner's gonna go through this wall here, try to get a kill here. They're gonna look for a dive for sure. Wow.
Sean Robinson is a bit in trouble. Hopefully he reacts to this. He has no mana, so he won't be able to do much. Skarner's looking to dive.
Oh, he got away! What the heck? He got hit with it. I wonder. Gotta be mad.
Yeah, I wonder why Rapid is waiting to throw out that Q. Maybe it was on cooldown. I'm not too sure, but.
And this is worst case scenario for. Oh wait, hold on. There's a fight happening. Cal with the Gun flashing forward onto the sauce. He's just dead. I mean, Skarner's gonna walk in. It's a little bit too late here on this fight. They're just waiting for him to die. They're holding his death timer.
Ooh, he tried holding it to get the stack for his passive, but I don't think he got it in time. As we see.
Oh no, he did. He got one stack.
Oh, you're right. No, I think that might have been from Scuttle.
Who knows? But Cal with the Gun waiting for the stack to come actually online.
Yeah, I think he still. I think he didn't get. He got the Scuttle stack, but he didn't get the stack off Silas. That's what they're waiting for, but it came too late. As we see, he is still being hunted.
Ooh, I see. Very smart play for Cal with the Gun to try and accomplish, but Skarner was in the area. They had to get that kill fast, but the wave shove is still there. And as I was saying, this lane state is very horrible for this Garen. You can see he has 14 CS. The Ignite Gambit did not work out because he burned his flash and his Ignite trying to commit onto K-Sean Robinson, but he managed to survive. And not only that, he got away from the tower dive. Basically, Winthrop loses so much time on the map, it's so much pressure, while Goldie is swinging very much heavily in the Terps' favor. You can see on your screen a 1,000 gold lead for the Terps already, and nothing's even happened except a kill on Cal.
And it looks like we see on the mini map, Silas is looking like, yeah, they're like worried about Kindred potentially getting a stack on the Raptors, but Cal with the Gun's all the way up.
Yeah,
and I mean, the Raptors are already gone, so I don't know what the whole deal with. Like, I was seeing pings on the mini map, but I don't know what happened there. Maybe they weren't sure.
Zero Domain is just like bullying the Silas player. I feel like his knowledge of Silas is giving him the advantage in this lane here. I mean, Siste is pretty even.
Yep. And
Kindred's Mark finally.
I see a Viet Mike roam into the mid lane. I wonder if
they don't know what's happening. They want the Silas to play safe in this lane here. Zero Domain just getting free damage off onto this Silas. I mean, he knows how to play his champ. Viet Mike knows these type of games.
I feel like Viet Mike is spending a lot of time in that bush, but now he's just gonna go around to be able to
void grubs. The game has been paused.
I wonder what the pause is for.
Wow, this game very.
Maybe there's someone had a bathroom break.
Yes, what an intense game from the Terps, though. I mean, you can see like very closely analyzing that game. However, the Nautilus, very well played early game, especially with that early trading, allowed them to get this roam off for the Void Grubs. Dragon has been spawned here, so we'll have to see if the Winthrop can get this Dragon, or maybe even trade. Who knows? You know, they're balling kind of out of position here, so this Void Grubs most likely will not be going to them if they decide to fight this.
Yeah, and I'm not sure if it's UMD that paused, but It seems like
We're
we're
already
back.
back. Okay.
It gave UMD a lot more time to strategize, like without the game moving. The thing is, the pause might have bugged out our client, so we have to. Usually when we're spectating and there's a pause, it sometimes bugs out the client, so we'll have to wait till that's fixed.
Yep, we'll have to wait a little bit, but I do anticipate to see a little bit of a Void Grub steal here for the Terps. We'll have to see if Winthrop can contest these Void Grubs or do Dragon. I don't think the Terps will let them do Dragon, especially with this lead here on the Kindred. You want to make plays happen fast. Here, the Skarner's on that side of the map. He wants to contest this, but Cliffburger is pushed in. We'll have to see. This is a 3v2.
Skarner's gonna try it.
BMI's looking for something. Rapid's gonna walk back into his jungle. He wants this. He wants Dragon, but you know Captain Gun's gonna insta recall after these Void Grubs and go right towards Dragon. I mean, there's no way.
Yeah, it's not worth Rapid staying around for them when there's a chance of him dying and not getting any. So that's why it seems like he's gonna path closer to Dragon.
He wants the Skull Crab. He wants to get vision on the bot side of the map. You can see Ballin has prio against Terps here, so they want to get the shove off and they want to go straight towards Drag here with a 4-man advantage here.
Also, Cat with the gun is still hunting down the Silas with the Kindred passive, so if a fight breaks out and he gets a kill on Silas, that'll be really good to get a stack.
Burger, a very good trade here onto the Cassante. You're in trouble here if you're at this HP range. One good combo with Ignite and you're just dead. The Demacian Justice will just take you down to 1 HP, so be careful of that. Keyshawn Robinson is in a lot of trouble here, but he is a star top laner, so he understands how dangerous it is to be in this state. Ooh, you can see the shove here for the Terps. They're gonna look towards this Dragon, or even towards the gank here. Okay, Sean looking for the W.
Robinson just barely escapes Demacian's Justice.
Yeah, I mean, you can see he's 1 HP. He took a tower shot. So what's actually going to end up happening here is like Keyshawn can just stay in lane now. Uh-oh. I don't know how this happened, but I think the Cosmo got hooked over the tower. It looks like Superbat Mushroom's dead, and the R will actually land.
Spiraling Despair almost finishes off Beep.
Oh, the flash for Beep. I mean, this Dragon can't go to them, but an amazing hook from Beep gets them a kill, and they're back in the game. I mean, 2 kills?
Yeah,
Keyshawn Robinson just passed away.
Also died.
He unfortunately got off screen by Cliffburger. I mean, it was just a matter of time before the Demacian Justice just falls on him. Not much you can do there.
So this now put Winthrop ahead, but also Maryland is still ahead in objectives as they have 3 grubs, and that's pretty much the only objective that was taken so far. I wonder if I'm kind of wondering who this Dragon is going to go to, because after that, it's kind of seeming like this is anybody's drag.
Yeah, I mean, important thing to notice here is the Cat with the Gun has quite a little bit of an advantage against this Skarner here. You're close to your item advantage, and this Dragon has not been taken yet. You'll have your power spike before Skarner can get his, and you can use that advantage to get on that map here, get this Dragon, and continue your lead forward here. Beep in the top lane here, waiting for Kindred to come in to try and stick that Void Grub. Wow.
Yeah. And it looks like Beep is on the roam here, but there's no one he can really roam to as of right now, as no one's really in lane. So
the Raptor did not die. Cat with the Gun missed the Raptor kill. That's gotta be devastating.
Sean Robinson has to be careful. Luckily for him, it seems like Garen's pushing the wave back.
Why is he so far up in CS? I don't understand what happened. Keyshawn just like a CS genius or something, but you know, he's been denying this Garen so much CS in this game. I mean, we'll just see what happens. I mean, so many players playing at their top level right now. The Ezreal and the Salas are above in CS, but that CS lead is just made by this Cassante's CS level. Although he did get solo killed, so this game is still anybody's game.
Right now, it looks like Maryland is about to set up for Dragon as they're shoving this way fast, and Kindred is bot lane. Meanwhile, Skarner is in the top river. He's probably gonna head down soon, or he could also just go for the next grub they're spawning. It's a bit of like you have to kind of make a decision when the grubs and drag both happen to be up at the same time. So we'll have to see what move Winthrop does here.
Looks like Winthrop's gonna try and trade this again. I'm not sure if this is the right play, because you are stronger on paper right now if you're Winthrop. So I don't know if you want to give an objective here. No, but Terps still got the gold lead, and they still have Void Grub, so you don't want to split the map here and give a member of the Terps a way to get some turret plates with the advantage. They're gonna get a lot of gold. Gilburger trying to get the shove in. You know you don't have TP in case Sean does. So a TP could be coming for this Void Grub. If he wants to run for a fight, he can. And then it'll be a 4v5 on the side of the Terps for favor of any objective they want here. Skarner starting the Void Grubs on your screen here. They're all moving up to it. Will the Kindred play for it?
One's gonna go to Northrop here.
Looks like they're playing for the Void Grubs. 4 people on the top side. Kayshawn TPing back in the top lane, trying to get something back. Looks like Kayshawn's gonna opt to like clear this wave in and just get out. Oh no, he's looking for a fight here.
I don't think they're gonna get the last grub either.
45 here. Looks like Rapid's in trouble here. The W will be going out. What's going to be happening? The Blitzcrank are over the wall. Gets Knowledge over the wall, but he's still alive here. The depth charge on 3 members of Winthrop. Pulling back Skarner. Ultimate's Kayshawn back into the backline. 3 members. They're still chasing. They want more. Will the Q go off? The flash Q will take Silas out of the fight. Where the Skarner just gets taken down from the... Wait, what an amazing I don't even know what to talk about.
That was a great engage from Maryland. Although they didn't get they still got 1 grub. Although they weren't there to get the other 2. That was a nice counter fight there to get them off the grubs when they knew all of them were in that area. We also saw an all out from Cassante, but it's not over yet as Ivano is looking, but he's not going to be able to get Cat with the Gun, as Cat with the Gun is now under tower. Ivano now has Kindred ultimate, so that could come into play if he tries doing a tower dive.
Yeah, I'm very patient from the Terps there on that Void Grub fight. You can see on their screen they waited for Kayshawn's TP, they waited for him to get into position before getting those Void Grubs. They didn't greed to make sure that they could secure like 1 or 2 extra Void Grubs, and they just played it safe and got the advantage that they needed here. Dragon on your screen as the next objective is going to be the objective of both junglers here, as they both set up vision in that bot side river as they try to protect Kindred's marks.
We just saw Kindred R come out.
Ivano getting the little heal.
Yeah, that was smart for the heal. If the Kindred R is going to expire, he knows I might as well get the heal off of it.
Very clever thinking from the Silas. They're just making sure that he alone gets the heal for that. You can see this Cassante on your screen here. Very strong now. Unfortunately, the Terps got a very nice lead from that team fight. Let's see how Kayshawn can use this lead. Kindred's in the top side, but I don't think this fight works.
Growlburger is not able to do that much damage to Sean Robinson. Sean Robinson already has plated steel caps and a chain vest. It does not seem like...
I mean, this is not a good play for a Terp here because you're going to lose Dragon on the bot side of the map. But this Garen will be dead here as Kindred marks his prey, and he gets yet another mark, an insta recall here. But the Dragon will be going over. You have 4 Void Grubs on the top turret. That's going to drop very quickly, but Dragon will be going over to Winthrop.
Yeah, it didn't seem like Kindred got the mark since they are still hunting Silas. But they will be able to go down to get the mark on the Grom.
Yep, Silas will be looking for a little bit of a counter protection of it.
Ooh, but this could be good because
here.
This works out well.
Ooh, Silas is here. This might will go off for the Grom, so he does get the mark. Will he be okay here? The Q going over the wall. The Purple taking him closer. Lancer's fight will take him, will make him safe for be able to future. The Cassante ultimate takes him over the wall where Ivano's looking for another E. Will he land it? No, the Q will be dodged here. The slow grabs out, but Skarner's in this lane here. The TP coming out from away. The Spartan Square lands on 2 members. Skarner ults both members under the tower, but he will get taken out. Zero Domain is... Oh, he gets Flash Ignite ulted from this Blitzcrank. He gets hooked, but he will shield himself from that fight, and Blitzcrank walks off without a kill, and both of his sums and ultimate burned. Wow. And Zero Domain saving himself with that W.
Yeah, that was an insane fight, very close. And although Cat with a Gun did die there, I believe they should have collected the mark from the Silas, as Silas died within a good amount of time after the last Kindred auto attack. So
we'll have to see in a second here, Adam. What? Wow, that was the crazy fight.
Yeah, look, and also Garen is now being hunted.
Looks like they may have gotten that mark here on... I mean, Kindred might be at 3 marks here. We don't know. I think you're right, though. Tower being dropped pretty low on this Garen. You got a lot of tower damage for that fight. However, the Terps have an ever-expanding gold lead here. It's still quite even if you like do the math calculations. Only 1,000 gold ahead here, but you do have a little bit of objective advantage for the Terps, Adam.
And confirm, Cat with a Gun does have 3 marks. So they are on pace of reaching their power spike at 4 marks, and this Rift Herald is going to be very free for Maryland as it goes uncontested.
Yep, you get those marks, you can get that range upgrade, you can get that attack upgrade. It's going to be very useful for you in the long run. Was that a mark, Adam?
I do not think so.
Okay, looks like Kayshawn getting set in the bot lane here to deal with the Silas. You're in a pretty even matchup. Cassante can't really do much to you. You can't really do much to Cassante, but a 3-man dive is being looked for here on Kayshawn Robinson. He's trying to clear the wave. The W will cancel the Blitzcrank Q, but he will be walking out here. It's a losing battle here. He tries to get a knock up onto the Skarner, and Ezra will be taking him out here. But a very powerful Tower 2 comes off. The Riptail will be charging in bot lane here, and the Terps are looking for more.
Yeah,
so and gonna take this turret.
That was a very unfortunate dive for Sean Robinson, but this is a good use of the Rift Herald, but it looks like, I don't know, it seems like they might have misclicked and put the Rift Herald going the other way. I don't know if that was on purpose.
Yeah, I guess he's trying to kill the Rift Herald himself.
To prevent gold?
To prevent the XP and gold given from it. I'm not sure.
That's very smart.
Unfortunately, it did not die. I'm pretty sure
If
it's like
that's the case,
damage.
then that was a very smart play. If not, then it was just a mishap.
You know, it was intended. You know, this game is a very high level game. Everyone's playing their top performances. Count the Gun, he knows what he's doing. He's not playing Kane right now. Let's focus up for this game.
We barely see Cat with a gun on Kendra. So I feel like this is like only the second or third game we might have seen it.
It seems like Count the Gun got counter jungled from this Garner. You can see the CS lead for this Garner. He has 20 extra CS for clearing Kendra's bot side, where she did not clear any of his camps. Unfortunately, they did get the turret.
And meanwhile, Beep is scouting out the red buff. I wonder if he's.
Yup,
I guess he's waiting to see if Kendra's Cat with a gun's gonna take it and probably potentially steal it.
What is going on here? Beep is gonna try to steal this.
He's gonna hook and ultimate it.
What's going on here? The Hex Flash here. They're gonna try and look for a little fight here.
He didn't get it.
Will he die though? No.
Yeah,
wow.
that was.
Okay, they're gonna set on Keyshawn yet again here. Keyshawn wants to trade. There's a very interesting choice there. With 4 members on the top side of the jungle, Keyshawn wants to stay safe here. He's pretty healthy though.
Yeah, a tower dive will not be able to kill Kashawn Robinson, I believe.
Yep, look like they're flipping map here. They're gonna look towards this Garen while the side of Winthrop looks towards Keyshawn yet again. I mean, can Keyshawn even stop them from taking the turret in time? Wow, the W going off. He tried to get them over the wall here. Keyshawn is just going to die. I mean, you have nothing left.
Unfortunately.
The ultimate will go off, but unfortunately he's just trying to get the wave. Wow, but Garen, will he be dived here? No. Another free
It seemed
kill.
like he thought, I mean, he was kind of stuck there. If he tried leaving the tower, then he'd probably get cut out by Skarner. But then at the same time, the tower is low enough just for Winthrop to be able to take it down and then kill them themselves without worrying about the threat of the tower. So that was a very unfortunate case for Sean Robinson.
SR will try to prevent Zero Man from recalling, but they do get that bot lane turret as a trade. Little handshake. However, ooh,
A nice hook from
that
Viet
mushroom
onto Beep.
is in trouble. Beep is on the run here. An ultimate pops out from him. Ezra gets a huge combo on this Kog'Maw, bursts into flash out while Viet Mike is just left to the wolves here as 5 men barrel down onto him. Depth charge wasn't used, but that was a very good dreadline.
Ooh, and Dragon is up in
wow, the
seconds.
Saz E will just be taking this Kog'Maw's life for free. I mean, you had vision on that word. You can't recall there. Wow. Looks like Cal the Gun's playing his Kindred though. I mean, looks like the E's coming out. It hits. Zero domain. The Spotlight the Spirit will be hitting, but the R Dreadline will land onto Cal the Gun, and he will be taken down. What a disaster for the Terps here. Their team got falling apart at him.
Yeah, so unfortunately for Cat with a Gun, he was chain CC'd and was not able to react to be able to get the ultimate off.
It was a very good E. Very good attempt.
However, we are starting to see the power of Zero Domain. He does have a lot of damage. It just has to, I guess right now it just depends on how well Maryland is being positioned and if they can avoid getting caught out and change crowd controlled.
Yeah, I mean, there's not much really to say about those fights. It was a bunch of series of like picks in the river, Terps not being in rotation for these team fights. Captain kind of going in 1v5 there. I'm not sure if that was the play to make, but you know, he's the only one who died for that play. So
yeah, Drag was up and the Maryland's bot lane was down, so it was a bit of a unfortunate timing of what occurred because now Winthrop is 2 drags, Terps have 0, so we'll have to see if the Terps can pick up 4 Cloud Drakes.
yeah, how come there's a vision marker there? Even the controller is placed down. You see that in the river. Keyshawn Robinson clearing some vision here in this river. They want to make sure they have vision for this on this Baron at all times. I mean, I'm not sure if Winthrop can actually do this Baron, but they do have a lot of gold on this side of the map. They managed to swing this game 1,000 gold in their lead. This game has been a crazy swing of up and down by 1,000 gold.
If we're gonna see the gold charts, it would just be like a sign, like a
sign function, or like the absolute value function. Yeah. Anyways, we're not computer science major. Baron being started for Winthrop here. They're just gonna insta start this Baron. I mean, it's gonna be a while. Will the Terps catch on? Vision on that Baron. They know that it started. Caldegon's looking for something. They need to do something about this Baron. It's dropping slow, but there is damage being landed onto it. Are the Terps even gonna contest this? I'm pretty sure they have Vision.
I wonder if they even know.
Yeah, Mike just walking to ward now. I mean, what a mistake here from the Terps here. I mean, there's not even an attempt to fight back against that Baron. I mean, Winthrop has a huge advantage over the Terps, just giving that Baron over. What a mistake here.
However, we have to keep in mind that although the Terps are behind right now, they still do have a nice scaling comp. We still need Seraph's Embrace on Super Fat Mushroom. Once that gets to full stacks, then that's a great item to have. He got it a bit late, so I guess he just needs 53 more and it's all set. You get a nice shield when he's low.
Yeah, I mean, he gets 2 items here after that. We'll have to see how these AP damage dealers can carry the game here. Cow the Gun is a little bit behind with his marks. I mean, he only has 2 kills here. He's gonna have to carry a lot harder if he wants to get these marks and get this game.
Ooh, we're gonna see. I feel like Rapid's
just counter jungling all the time, making sure that he has farm advantage against this Kindred, making sure that he's always in the jungle, not clearing his own camps, but clearing the junglers, because you get double value to clear enemy junglers' camps.
However, we also see that Zero Domain does have Dark Seal, so once momentum swings back in favor of the Terps, they will reach. They will be getting stronger and stronger each fight.
Yeah, I'm not sure if Dark Seal is gonna do enough here, as Rapid Flash R is gonna force Zero Domain's Flash. That's a very good trade if you're playing on the side of Rapid, because you always have that eat a gap close. I mean, Zero Domain's a very good player, but there's not many times where you can just prevent death like that, except with Flash here. Zero Domain does not have the Zion's Hourglass to survive.
Oh, Viet Mike tried hooking Girlburger, but it did hit the minion.
Ooh, the minion was just unfortunately just there. The Terps want to get this mid turret, but they weren't in time here. As Winthrop tries to get this wave back under the Ezreal, will be doing tons of damage on the Cow with the gun here. He needs to go back and clear.
Yeah, Cow with a gun is not. Well, Kindred is not a very tanky champion, so once he takes some hits, it's gonna hurt a lot. But that's the power of. I mean, if Kindred's able just to stay in the back line, they still have a lot of power to do a lot of damage to the front line, especially with this Mortal Reminder that they picked up. It's going to be very good against the power of Silas and his healing. And also, we do see both tier items on Cassante and Kog'Maw are now finalized, so there's that power spec that Maryland has received.
Yeah, a crazy gold lead swing for the favor of Winthrop. I mean, as this game kind of slows down, it's a little bit worse for Winthrop, as the Terps have more opportunities to get a regular team fight going here against Winthrop. I mean, if they just sit in the middle lane and just wait for a play to happen, there's not much that they can do, as the Dragon is going to spawn yet again here. They just need to clear this wave as a team, lock down, make sure they're always together here. The team fight is going to occur here, but Kog'Maw gets nailed by the
Ezreal. That Ezreal ultimate is doing a lot of damage, and there's about to be a big fight coming out
here. The Ezreal E will be going out. Will Winthrop be able to fight back against the Terps' combined front line? The Blast Cone will be knocking K-Shot Robinson into the full team comp, but he will be Wing away as the Ignite pops off on him. I mean, Cat with the Gun is just going to take down this Garen. I feel like he's just dead. Like, it's a 4v5 instantly as this game starts. Dragon's going to spawn here. Looks like the Terps are looking to set their sights on this Silas.
Ooh,
he's dead with the Dredge line. The ultimate gets a pick. Forcer Fat Mushroom must shut down for this Kog'Maw.
That is a great turn for the Terps. And like I was saying, they have now picked up the momentum. They even though the gold leap is not close still, they are picking up. Having this dragon is also a good start to closing that gold leap. And and that was a great fight. We also saw, although Sean Robinson got hooked over the wall earlier, he made great use of it. But he's still tanky, and when it mattered, he went back in, went all out on the Silas to keep take him away from his team, and it was just a great play from Maryland.
Yeah, I mean, you can see the power of just Terps playing front to back. They're playing their team fights as they're supposed to. On your screen, Babe is getting crazy deep vision for the enemy jungler here. I mean, there's just not much Cat with the Gun can do here. The entire jungle is warded up. But if the Terps continue to play front to back like this, they do have a very good chance of winning despite this gold lead. And,
and we have to keep in mind, Zero Domain just picked up a lot of nice stacks on his Dark Seal, so I'm pretty sure it should be full maybe. We'll have to see later.
Yep.
But
both teams scaling up as the game continues on. The Terps will be making better and better use of their gold and of their lead here, as the Winthrop force speed played more and more. You know, how do you say this?
yeah, Winthrop is getting
abstractly.
caught out. And
Yeah, he's calling out. I mean, there's not much that they can do here on the side of if Winthrop's not able to use their resources correctly. I mean, there's a very high chance that the Terps can get back this gold lead and kind of continue on with this objective taking.
Meanwhile, Cat with a Gun has been hunting Skarner for a while, but I feel like if they change the target on someone else, Cat with a Gun should be able to pick up a lot more stacks because it's a bit harder to kill the Skarner. So I wonder why it might be like a more strategical just to have it on the Skarner.
Uh-oh, the Salas is in a little bit of trouble here as Cat with the Gun sets his sights on him. He has them marked, but the Blitzcrank Q took him over and he abducts Cat with the Gun over this wall. Lamb's Respite will be healing him for a bit here as he flashes out his own Lamb's Respite, keeping him safe from the Hui Q. He tries to get out, but the flash will land and the Abscon takes him away from the last and final Hui Q. What an amazing escape from the Silas.
Yeah.
A Blitzcrank Q into the abduct onto the Kindred after Blitzcrank hooking over the wall. What an escape.
Yeah, he was barely avoiding Hui's abilities there at the end.
Yeah, and he forced out the Lenser Spike from the Kindred in order to keep himself alive. Wow, and he managed to dodge out Zero Domains of all people. His Qs. Very amazing play.
And
now on your screen, Rapid. They're looking for Zero Domain here. They want to kill him. They want to get these Dark Steel stacks off of this player, but unfortunately, he's too smart for that.
Baron is up, so this could be a Bigfoot that breaks out around the area soon. Cat with a Gun probably gonna finish up his Gromp and then recall to finish up. It looks like he's working on getting Infinity Edge. Once he gets that item, it's gonna be a very big power spike.
Wow, I mean, Zero Domain just playing absolutely perfectly this game. Like every attempt to assassination has been rebuffed by just his decision making. Be it Mike throwing the Q a little bit wide here, trying to hit an invisible switch. But Sean Robinson is in a little bit of trouble here as the Blitzcrank Q will go off. He will take the ultimate onto his Ezreal, trying to get out with the W. He will be pulled in by Silas's own W. Sean Robinson's taking low. He's going to flash out of this fight. Be it Mike's looking onto his knowledge with a flash, taking out Trishon Barrage, landing onto Zero Domain, but he will get out and Ezreal will E away for the disengage. Wow, the Terps.
We just saw how strong Cassante is in that fight because he is 1v4 and still lives. I mean, it did cost him a flash, but keeping that long and all out for him in a 1v4 is just kind of insane.
He's 1-4, 1v4ing as this Baron will be started up yet again for Winthrop. This is their last chance to make something happen on this Baron. Will the Terps allow yet another uncontested Baron to get through the hands of Winthrop?
I don't think
here?
they know they're on it. This is the second time that Winthrop is getting an uncontested Baron.
I mean, the Terps just playing but the back here. Can't they just get like a blue trinket on this?
The
Kog'Maw
Terps
gets the blue trinket off here. Will they be able to finish this Baron in time?
Yeah, they realize they're on Baron. It's going to be a close one. Winthrop is going to get the Baron, but
will they be able to get out of this fight though? Kog'Maw looking on
they
their
are
screen.
much
They're trying to
faster.
get out. BA might get the Q off. Forces the flash out from Ezreal. Looks like they will be getting out, but Nautilus is on this other side of the map. Will they be able to stop Beep from recalling? No.
The Terps realize. That's the second time the Terps didn't realize they were on the Baron. It was a bit too late. We almost saw Zero Domain steal it, but his abilities can't out-damage the smite.
Yeah, I mean, we can see their team comp is definitely better for the Terps here, even though they're getting out-macroed by Winthrop, essentially. They get the turret, they're making sure to get the objectives that they need here. These dragon spawns have been crazy, though. I mean, dragon spawning soon for both teams is going to be a huge opportunity here. They're going to try and try to take something back here from the fight here. Cliffhanger a little bit in trouble here, but no. Nothing's going to happen.
Yeah, and also, we still see Cat with a Gun hunting down Rapid, but Rapid has only died once. I wonder why he doesn't switch it to an easier target like the Garen or the Silas. Maybe he's unable to, as they've recently been hunted. I'm not too sure. I kind of forget how the Kindred hunt works, but I'm pretty sure he should be able to switch back to one of them by now. But it doesn't really matter right now. All they have to worry about is, I wonder if they're, well, I was going to say they might just have to worry about getting this dragon, but it seems like they could just be giving it because it's only the third dragon for Winthrop. Getting a shove here is probably more beneficial than worrying about that dragon. It's only Cloudrick as well, not the strongest soul. It would just mean that whoever gets the soul is faster.
What a power play, though, on Wintrop's side, completely outmaneuvering the Terps here to get these 2 Barons and 3 Dragons on their side. Despite being in a losing position here, the Terps are just trying to get anything back by like cheesing, but it's not going to work. They need to play as a team, but they need to do it better. I don't know, on your screen here, they want to look, he's trying to figure out what's going on here. He knows something's amiss here. Really walk into this bush and try to ward.
What? That's
the
unfortunate.
heck? Oh,
This is not looking like...
Mike's lagging.
Yeah, I think he might be lagging because
He's chill. Really good movement from the Ezreal there. You know, he really plays safe even in his own jungle, which is very impressive. I mean, this game is a game of picks, and right now Winthrop's playing it very well. What is that item on Blitzcrank that's making him move like that?
yeah, that's Trailblazer, I believe it's called. It's not something you see very often, but on Blitzcrank it's definitely an item that they like to go because it makes them faster, and it's gonna be once they get Cloud Soul, the whole team will be going very fast.
Indeed, indeed. I mean, Winthrop still have a very good chance of winning this game. Keep in mind that this is their academy team, according to someone in chat. Not me. Rapid here on your screen, making sure you get the entire jungle. He's still far ahead of this Kindred in terms of CS. Wow. Just wow.
This is, I mean, everyone's pretty much looking to protect this top tower here. I wonder if there's going to be a fight breaking out on the Silas. What do you think? It looks like Sean Robinson is in charge of keeping the Silas in spot. We haven't seen him move since he was even here in the last drag fight, just protecting top lane against Silas. It's kind of a, it's not really good for Maryland because it's good if the Cassandra could be in more team fights, but the Silas just wants to split.
Well, this game has been fairly stable as the gold continues to push ahead for both teams. It's only one mistake could lose this game for either team, as the gold is stacked up on each player. I mean, one tiny mistake will lose it. I mean, I guess one tiny mistake will lose the game. As Cap with the gun here finds the Blitzcrank, he'll run away though. This is almost a free pick.
Yeah, this game is fairly even. It's already been 32 minutes, but the longer the game goes on, hopefully, I mean, you think Maryland will be scaling the longer the game goes on, but it also depends on them getting some kills.
The cancel on Keyshawn Robinson's recall here. Silas getting this wave shove up is going to be very important for the next couple of minutes. Keep in mind, Red Buff is spawning for Terps.
You know what I'm really surprised about? The Skarner, if you look at his heart steal, he only has 51 stacks.
Oh.
That means I think he only hit like 2 people with it, which is just shows like how great Maryland is on avoiding getting caught out by the Skarner.
It is minute 32, and Skarner has 54 stacks onto his heart steal. Very interesting. As his AP Cogbar continues to scale, I mean, this game is going more and more out of the Terps' hands. I mean, into the Terps' hands. I'm not sure. This Ezreal has a lot of CS, though.
Yeah, and I wonder, it seems like right now it's just more of a farming game because if either team loses a team fight, they're at risk of, I guess like the next team fight has a good chance of deciding who's going to win the game because it's already late game, so you already see the power level, so might as well not risk getting caught or dying in a big team fight.
Yeah,
Baron, it will be up in a minute.
Let's see if the Terps just don't contest this next Baron. I mean, we know for a fact that Winthrop likes starting this Baron right when it spawns. They like getting vision over this Baron. If they have good vision, then they're going to start it. We need to see some more proactive plays on the side of the Terps here as they try to get a pick. They try to get something vision. Anything to try and get this next Baron to give themselves the lead to get this game under control. I mean, you have the better comp. You're playing very well this game. Despite the gold disadvantage, you still have a very good chance of winning this game. Let's see if the Terps can turn this into a victory.
Yeah, although the last 2 Barons were uncontested, I mean, I don't really blame the Terps so much as, I mean, if they had vision, they would know.
Starting here, oh, never mind. I'm sorry.
So if the Terps have vision, they would know that Winthrop's on the Baron, but at the same time, the Barons that have been taken were a bit unexpected. It's not something you normally see happen.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of this team fight has been shoving waves, making sure you have pile, getting vision, understanding the map here. The Terps don't want to give this dragon. They're gonna contest this dragon no matter what. A TP coming out from behind Mike. The ultimate, the Ixacal drag will be pulled onto Just Knowledge, and he will be knocked up and killed here. Many ultimates being committed onto him, but Keyshawn Robinson's on this back line. Garen's just dead. I don't even know why he was there, but Ezreal's fighting for supremacy here in this mid lane, pushing Keyshawn back. The W will be going over. Will he take this Ezreal over the wall with the ultimate? Yes, he will, and the E will not be enough to take him over, but the flash will. He will be getting out of that fight amazingly. However, this is this amazing defeat from Winthrop. However, they only get away with a burn flash on their Ezreal and a lost drag. I mean, they went 1 for 1. Looks like Rapid's gonna look for a steal here.
Yeah, that was a great
fight. On your screen here, the flash. Will Rapid steal it? No!
Secured by Zero Domain. Wow.
How? I mean, yeah, never mind.
Maybe both junglers might. Cat with the gun didn't even use Smite there as it's still up, it seems. Maybe it's just another charge.
Looks like Rapid just early smited there, and Keyshawn got it with some type of burn damage.
This is a great fight. That was a great fight for Maryland, as you saw the team fight potential, and their
Two-shot barrage taking Kog'Maw low. Adam, hold on.
This should be uncontested. It's already dead.
Oh well, yeah. I mean, you use your ultimate as Garner. You're just gonna recall here, but Beeb's looking for a Q. Not sure if that's the best idea, but
off that fight, Skarner over doubled his stacks on Heartsteel, which is kind of insane, just by being in that fight. But the Terps, yeah, they are gonna take. They're only 1K gold behind. They took Baron, and now it's up to them just to close off this game. This could be a win for the Terps. We saw their power in the team fight. This could be the next fight. Pretty much will decide it with the push of Baron.
Yeah, and I mean, this Trusa Barrage gets on this wave, but I mean, you don't have enough damage to really clear this wave. You're playing Ezreal, you have the wave clear. You need to play multiple sides of the lane if you want to make sure that you can get proper wave clear. I mean, this Silas is this Cassante is level 18 now. You have too much to farm left here, but I mean, I don't even know. I feel like this is a really good chance for the Terps to get some pressure in the lane. But Kindra's walking top lane for this Garen here. Looks like Killburger is a little bit caught out here. The slow for the red buff will be going off, but the Flash Ignite here on the Kindred. Lancer Spike will be going out onto Clipburger as 3 members close in onto him. The Flash ultimate. What?
A great
that
use
combo.
Of the Kindred ultimate as
I think Garen just banana comboed on the Cassante.
Yeah, it was kind of strange. I would expect that he'd be maybe I thought the Kindred ultimate also was lower because it seemed like he did use the Demacian Justice.
Banana combo. The Demacian Justice falling onto Cassante, dealing no damage, but the Kindred was still in the Kindred R, so even if he did ultimate, it still wasn't going to be enough here. As the slow went off, I think he might have misclicked in a little bit of a heated moment there because he had a lot of pressure on him in that moment. 3v1, you really get a kill here in order to keep your team in the game. As Cat with the gun claims yet another kill for himself, crossing the map here to kill the Silas here as the Terps push into the base of Winthrop. Adam,
this is what Maryland needed. They needed the momentum, and now they're pretty much just dominating the map again with this Baron. Like Winthrop, it seemed like Winthrop was pretty much going even with them. Maybe some would say it seemed like Winthrop was winning. Now Winthrop does not seem to have a good chance at winning this game after that.
And that's how quickly the game can turn. Thanks to the team comp of the Terps here, they had a much better drafting phase, but Zero Domain finally gets caught out here. The Flash will try to take him out. The slow will be getting him. Will he die? 1,000 gold going over to Skarner here as Cat with the gun chases down the Skarner. Slurp is low in the W. The ultimate from the Kog'Maw will artillery battery the
fat mushroom with the snipes.
Double kill on your screen for the Kog'Maw as Cat with the gun continues to chase the Skarner outside the map. The Barrage will be going wide here. Cat with the gun still chasing this Skarner. He will not let him recall.
He doesn't even have that. Yeah, I guess he doesn't want him to recall because
the inhib will be taken on both sides of the map here, and if Skarner's not in the team fight, they don't really have a front line that can really deal with anything. As the ulti, the Q lands onto Ezreal, but the E will be cancelled. The depth charge onto the Kog'Maw will be taken out with a flash. The ultimate will be taken as battery charges from this Kog'Maw will be landing on this Silas as he tries to abscond away, but the Q will just be taking him to the grave as Soldier gets a double kill onto the Terps. As the backliners, as Keyshawn Robinson was distracted with. Wait, Cat with the gun still been chasing this guy.
Cat with the gun chased him all the way back to base.
it's like in a cartoon.
Yeah, both were out of the fight the whole time. I was kind of watching them while you were commentating on that. I was kind of just watching on the mini map, kind of fascinated. I saw Cat with the gun cancel the bag like last second, and they just ran all the way from Gromp back to base.
What a crazy game! First of all, Cat with the gun chased him all the way from bot lane to their jungle, and then back to mid lane where Ezreal got a double kill onto Keyshawn and the Nautilus.
But having Skarner out of the fight is pretty nice there because you don't have to worry about him tanking or having the impale on anyone. So I feel like that might have been an okay move, but having Cat with the gun in that fight could have also helped some of the teammates, especially with the Lamb's Respite.
Yep, I mean, a lot of peel could have been given from this Kindred. I'm not sure how much more useful it would have been with the Skarner there in the play. However, that's what happened. I mean, This Ezreal was able to get a double kill. He's 5-0 on your screen with GA and full build. You can't get any stronger than this. However, this Kog'Maw still has to get an item to build here as he's building towards his Zhonya's here. Looks like the flash Q will be landing onto Zero Domain, and he is picked here as the TP comes out from Zero Domain here. The Dragon will be trying to spawn, but the Terps will be going for a 4v5 fight here. It's a 3v4 I don't even know what's going on here. A knock-up here on the side of Calthagon. He's being hunted down by this Kindred. This Garen's looking for a kill here. Will Sean be able to do anything?
All out. He's still in the fight.
What is going on here? The Terps pick up a kill on the Garen as they fight back. Cassante was 4v1 yet again with this Nautilus, and they managed to pick up a kill, as a matter of fact, here. A 4v5 here. The flash cube from the Blitzcrank turns into disaster for Winthrop as they're still weaker despite the team advantage here. Calthagon's walking up for a fight here onto the South. He dodges out them Scon, but Skarner will be taking him into the wall here. He has no ultimate. Shut down on the Calthagon. However, they get a return kill onto the Nautilus as Abduct hits, and they both go going at the same time. Will Ezreal be able to get a kill? And yes, K-Sean's the last one left in this team fight. What an amazing play from Winthrop to keep themselves in this game.
Yeah, it looks like Sean Robinson is pretty much dead here.
Is he dead?
Yeah.
Okay, he's dead.
But what happened there was...
You can see bot lane here in your screen here. Sorry, the base is being destroyed right now.
Yeah, but Cat with a Gun did have ultimate still. Unfortunately for him, the impact from Skarner kept him CC'd, so he could not use it in time to save himself.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I feel like that would have been the best time to do it, but you know, this bot lane is completely broken over as the Terps have no
Let's get a
control of the
replay on
wave.
this.
Okay, go ahead.
So here...
Oh wait, it's just K-Sean getting murdered.
Yeah, I think the replay was a bit late, but there, unfortunately, you got murdered.
K-Sean was not murdered, I mean sent to the respawn room. Sent to the gray screen. Sent back to base. Yeah, he was sent back to base. He's fine, actually.
But now the Baron's up, so hopefully, I mean, after that, I feel like Winthrop has regained momentum. They even picked up the soul there. So hopefully the Terps are able to secure this Baron from Winthrop. It's going to be, this may be one of the last fights, but also we still have the super minion in the bot lane pushing. Both bot and mid inhibs for Winthrop are destroyed, so they will have to worry about the wave. There could potentially be a back. I don't think there would be any backdoor happening in this game, but
this is not good for Winthrop. Kog'Maw has the TP available to him, and the wave is down here as they send Silas to clear this last wave before the inhibitor respawns. They want to look for a fight here on the Baron, but once the Terps see that Silas is bot lane, they're gonna be able to reclaim vision onto this Baron. That's how.
Oh, but Silas does have teleport, so him being bot lane is not a big of a deal in the end.
Ooh, but do they want to try to get vision back regardless? If a team fight starts, will Silas be able to TP in time for something to actually matter? I don't know.
I feel like the best way to keep them off Baron would be to
this true shot rushes both members of the Terps. Wow.
Cat with the Gun is looking. Oh, they're starting Baron.
The TP coming out from the Silas here. They know something's awry here. The judge line goes a little bit wide, but I mean, you still do have pressure here as Calthagon's looking for something. He has to flash away from the Silas here. The Terps are in disarray here, but K-Sean Robinson's probably walking up in the wave. He wants to make sure this Ezreal cannot get onto the back line. The team plays just slow here, but the Terps are clearly stronger.
Yeah, and we just saw the power of wave once again. He got in the bush there. He was able to do a load of damage. Blitzcrank could not survive any of it.
Was he dead? What just happened to him?
He fell. He was pretty much getting destroyed by Hui and
K-Sean found himself in front of Ezreal. Sorry.
Well, this Baron is gonna go to UMD, but meanwhile Winthrop is looking to get as many towers as they can here, so that results in a quick recall from the Terps. The Terps will not be able to save this inhibitor, unfortunately. Maybe they try saving the other one, but at least they have Baron, so they have a bit of a stronger spike as of now.
What clever plays from both sides, Adam. I mean, Winthrop was able to get 2 turrets and an inhib off this Baron play from the Terps here. Regardless of them losing the team fight, they're still able to get something back onto this fight. Winthrop's putting up an amazing game against the Terps here.
All the Terps really have to do now is just get a really strong shove and be able to win the next fight. But we also have to keep in mind if they do make this game last. It's already almost 45 minutes. That's kind of insane. This is probably one of the longest games that we've seen, and this is the winners. I guess the winners final.
I mean, I have no clue what's gonna be happening this game. I mean, So much is going on this game. You need something to happen for Winthrop here. They need to play perfectly as the True Star Barrage only tags Cat with the gun here. It's going to be the red buff healing that gives them the survivability that they need. But it's Ezreal. Tons of damage, tons of CS, tons of wave clear, tons of items.
I also noticed Viet Mike no longer has the Dark Seal, which is a very smart decision, as I don't know when he got rid of it, but getting rid of it was smart because it's been a slow game, so he's not going to ramp up so many kills right away.
You can see K-Shawn, he did take a death before and lost his stack, so he may have been forced to sell it. I mean, K-Shawn just artillery battering the team here. As they get this next inhib here, the Terps can just play it safer, but the Dredge line hits on two. I don't even why is BM Mike just getting tossed around this game? But I mean the ending despair just lands on all enemy team. But Sans is looking for many picks here on the side of the Terps here. K-Shawn's just in the backline doing as much damage as possible. Both members of the team go golden as K-Shawn's still alive. I don't even understand what's going on, but now he is the only one left on the team on the side of the Terps. But he's very healthy and he's very deadly for the the Q goes wide here. Will he kill even anyone?
Ezreal is doing a lot of damage right now.
With the EQ, he's just missing everything. But I mean, he still seems kind of fine.
Yeah, Ezreal does have a lot of damage here. We might see Demacian.
Why is K-Shawn watching?
He's going back in.
He's
wants
1v4ing.
to kill. Yeah, unfortunately, he's not able to pick up any of the remaining three. The MVP on Winthrop is definitely this Ezreal. He has not died a single time, and he's just being ignored. He's also his Guardian's Angel, so when he does die, he'll just be back up quickly. But every fight, he's left with like a sliver of health with the GA still up, so it's kind of insane. Here,
yeah, I think
we can see how it breaks out here. So we see, yeah, I guess we can see Kishan Robinson ends up in the backline, leaving Zero Domain and Super Fat Mushroom left to defend themselves. But yeah.
I mean, what that just happened, I feel like in the terms, I was a little bit too excited there and kind of decided to play a little bit forward when they had to play a little bit back. Calderberger got a beautiful engage without using flash.
Yeah, that's true. Also, yeah, them playing that up close was a disaster for the Terps as, especially for Super Fat Mushroom is just not able to. He's just not able to really stay alive without his Zanyas.
Yeah, I mean,
Sarah.
I mean, like, he needs to stay behind these team fights. He cannot be auto-attacking. The ultimate goes after the lens spike, keeps him alive. However, the ultimate from the Scar will take 3 members of the Terps down. Winthrop absolutely destroys the
That
Terps
was
here.
very unfortunate for Terps, as this could be the deciding fight. Kishan Robinson doing his best to make sure that Winthrop is unable to end the game.
They're
And
gonna look for top here. They're gonna look to try and end through top here as Cassante. They don't have enough damage to kill Cassante, so they're just gonna leave him. They're gonna try to get this top tower while Kishan Robinson defends this mid lane.
Winthrop played that perfectly. They caught out Cat with a gun right away, and when Cat with a gun was protecting 3 of the team members, the impale from Skarner just destroyed them.
I mean, Kishan's just gonna go ahead and kill. Oh, never mind.
He has to run back to the Nexus because this could be it for the Terps. They could be losing the first game of the series.
That is very devastating loss for the Terps here.
After 50 minutes almost of one fight decides the game, and Winthrop is able to take the game 1. However,
Wow.
it is a best of 3, so the Terps still have a great chance to come back in the next 2 games to win the series.
I mean, that was quite a long game for a game 1, Adam. I feel like both teams played very, very safe in the early game and kind of trying to feel each other out. But during that later stage of the game, Winthrop really came into their own with their team comp here, getting one good pick after another and having one amazing team fight after another, getting that knowledge under the turret to help them with the kill here. Gave Winthrop enough pressure to kind of get onto the back line and get that kills that they needed here. Tiny mistakes here from UMD results in those teamfight losses by like slivers of HP on each side.
That's right, and I guess we'll have to see how the Terps decide to come back from this in game 2. But before that, we will be cutting to a commercial break, and we'll see you in the next draft.
See you guys.
And I think by the end of the season, like now, we play together, everyone kind of jokes around a little bit more and kind of shines their natural ray. We're excited just to see them play better as well.
With the middle school program, the best part has been seeing the moments of teamwork where the middle schoolers really seem to get the game, and so that's when you can see they're starting to get a little bit hooked on how esports can be so fun.
Walk game, or will Red turn things around?
adventures take flight at Stamp. Host to countless Maryland events, programs, performances, and more. Feed your body, feed your mind, feed your soul. Let your talents soar. Dance, sing, perform, find your thing. Join more than 800 student organizations and clubs. Find community here. Leadership lives here. Art thrives here. With space to grow. We're all just kids at heart. Let your imagination fly. Compete. Play. With wings on our feet. Here your spirit can fly. Here your soul lifts up. Here you remember those who came before. This is STAM. This is the Center for Campus Life, where Terp adventures take flight. You belong here. Come fly with us.
Alright, we are back. Unfortunately, the Terps have lost game 1, but that is not going to stop us from coming back in the next 2 games.
Yup, we'll have to see how the Terps play in these next games, because now they are a match point here. Viva Systems got that first win. We'll have to see if Terps can take back another win in this next game, on game 2, as we see the players, their determined spaces after that game 1 loss. Morale must be low, but the Terps kind of seem like they're ready for this next game, Adam.
Yeah, so Winthrop has 1 win, and even if they end up taking the win in this next game, it is double elim, so the Terps are not out of the tournament yet. But it would be nice to have a secure spot in the grand finale at the end. But if they unfortunately don't win this next game, or if they don't win game 3, it's not the end. We'll still have more games to come. But right now we are very much hoping that they do win, so we can just skip ahead to the grand finales in the upcoming weeks.
I mean, yeah, with a game as close as that, I mean, I expect to see the Terps kind of making another game 2 very close, giving the NE team a kind of a run for their money here as the second game begins here in the drafting phase here. I mean, Adam, with that first game, before we get to drafting phase, do you want to kind of talk about that play that was made, that last final kind of team fight that happened in
that team fight was very insane. We saw Terps were not able to tank as much damage before the team fight started. Like, they were getting a bit poked out, especially with the Ezreal damage that was pretty strong, and also just getting caught in general. So we had to see the Kindred ultimate come out early, and so once it came out, they're pretty much just stuck in that spot, unable to really walk away back to tower. And then what happened is we see Winthrop has Skarner, and Skarner's ultimate Impale. That's a great counter to Kindred's ultimate, as you could just pull everyone that's staying in the one spot out of it. And unfortunately, it did not end up well for the Terps, and that's what's bringing us to the next game where the Terps are now behind 0-1 in the series. We're
Now
seeing
they're on blue side.
similar bans coming out.
The Kindred ban, the Camille ban into the Callista ban for UMD here. Pretty normal bans for Winthrop. They do not want to see They do not want to see K-Shot Robinson on that Camille because he's. Oh wait, no.
Yeah,
or Viet Mike.
Well, it could be both if Viet Mike decided to play Camille support, but I'm pretty sure it's focused on Kashan Robinson. UMD is banning Poppy. Maybe they're going to go a champion with a lot of dashes. Unfortunately, they are unable to play Ambessa, even though Kashan Robinson has been practicing a lot of Ambessa. It's not allowed in the tournament as it's a newer champion. So I wish we could see it because it'd be fun, but unfortunately, maybe next season.
Cat with the Guns nearly has been banned out as Corky locks in the 3rd ban for UMD. Wow.
Corky's a great ban every time. It's just one of the strongest. They don't want to play against it. I think even though UMD has the first pick here, I don't believe Super Fat Mushroom really plays Corky, so it's a great ban to just get out of the way. Make sure that Winthrop has no plans of ever picking it up in this series.
Yeah, absolutely. I feel like the Corky ban was a very fine ban for UMD. They banned it last game, and now they're trying to take out the Aurora as an option for Zero Domain. I don't think he really plays Aurora, though. That might be a Keyshawn Robinson ban.
Yeah, I mean, I guess Winthrop banning Aurora just shows like Aurora is kind of a OP character in this type of collegiate play.
Yone being hovered for UMD here. They're thinking about first picking the Yone and kind of giving their top lane mid flex because they know Zero Domain can play this. They know Keyshawn Robinson can also play this Yone very well here. It's a very good flex pick for UMD.
Yeah, I really like the Yone pick. It's very strong still. I think it did go through some nerfs, I'm not too sure, but having Yone is just a strong side lane champion. Even if he ends up mid, you'll just see him side lane probably towards the end of the game. It's a nice champion to have also. Very mobile, so that's probably the reason why they banned Poppy. And we're also seeing a Rakan on Winthrop.
Ban. Are they going to take the Lovers Duo as their first pick here to ensure that they get the Rakan Zaya pick? I'm not sure if that's what they want to look for here, but their comp pick is pretty good because you do have a lot of ways to kind of stop Yone from doing what he wants to do in your team fight. Kind of getting the ultimates out, kind of peeling for your team here. Really good pick for Winthrop.
Yeah, I really liked Winthrop's Rakan pick. We've seen it in the World's Finals. Did not really work out for BLG, but it could work out for Winthrop.
As Vi gets picked over for Winthrop's jungler here, we can see kind of what team fight they're going. They're looking for a little bit more, another dive comp here.
If anyone's seen Arcane at all, you'd recognize Vi. So this is Vi in the final form. Violet, aka Vi.
Yep, and she's got the knuckles. You know, she's kind of the same capabilities within League of Legends too. So
yeah, a lot of punching happening.
Yep, UMD getting their next pick here is Xin Zhao, a very good pick to kind of match this Vi. You want to counter this aggression with more aggression and champs that can kind of sit still and do damage where they want to. Because Vi, he wants to go in. Xin Zhao wants to fight enemies without having to chase them down. This is a great pick for them.
Also, last time we saw Cat with a gun on Xin Zhao, it performed very well. So I can't wait to see this again. And also, Viet Mike going Vrel here. Vrel is always a strong champion. Very good for engage and peel at the same time.
Yeah, I mean, we've seen Viet Mike's Rel and we know what it does to enemy team.
Also Barons.
Yeah, that game very out macroed, but now they have Viet Mike on his comfort pick, on his signature pick. We're gonna see a little bit of a Ziggs.
This could be either Ziggs ADC or Ziggs mid, but I wouldn't be surprised if it's ADC as there's a bit of a Ziggs is still pretty meta in the bot lane. But I'm kind of thinking this more of a mid lane. We'll have to see. It could just be another flex pick. So Winthrop now bans Seraphine. I guess they saw Super Fat Mushroom going Kog'Maw ADC in the last game. They can't repeat champion since this is Fearless Draft. So maybe they are assuming that Super Fat Mushroom is going to go another mage support. As yeah, probably. Just want to get Seraphine out of the way, especially with the Rel. So that could be a bit unfortunate if that's what UMD was planning. But UMD in return bans Orianna. I'm not too sure if that's just strategic or if Winthrop has anyone that plays Orianna. But regardless, Orianna is a strong champion. So it's nice that that's getting banned.
Yep, that's a very good ban here for UMD. They want to make sure that they don't have enough control mages to kind of keep this Yone, keep the Xin Zhao down, as well as the mobility to kind of escape their engages here.
Ooh, I think Winthrop might. They might think that it's Yone mid, so they're banning Kashan Robinson's cannon. And if this does happen to be zero domain on Yone, then that cannon ban is a good ban, since we do know Kashan Robinson does play some cannon.
This Molder ban is really good for UMD because you kind of have the AoE damage to kind of deal damage to UMD's backline, and they kind of want to play a little bit of a solitary game here, and Smolder kind of disrupts that in a way. So really good bans on both sides of the map here. Winthrop getting their next pick here. They have to pick for their top laner or their mid laner here. So UMD will be getting the counter pick no matter what.
Yep. And pick. Also, Winthrop this time has last pick, so they might be saving it for. It looks like they're gonna save it for their mid lane to confirm who UMD is playing in mid, because they might still have their suspicions that Yone could still be in the top lane. So now UMD knows it's gonna be Ornn top lane. They may not be too sure if it's Ziggs ADC or mid, so it's up to Maryland to decide.
Ooh, you're right. The Ziggs could be going AD carry or mid here. I think they may be just shooting some Yone to the mid lane.
Ooh,
but no.
Here we go. We get Kashan Robinson's Gwen. We saw it in the clip at the start of this series when we showed it earlier after the first draft, and I'm really excited to see what Kashan Robinson has in store for us this game.
Wow, we got Kashan's Gwen in the game here.
I really like that.
Signature picks here. We'll have to see how he can fare against this Ornn. We know both players on both sides are very top tier caliber top laners, top tier. Anyways, they're very good at the game here. As we see the Sivir pick from Super Fat Mushroom here, we know that he can play Sivir at a pretty high level, and you can kind of get the counter wave push against the Ziggs with the spell shield, with the Qs. You can kind of get out there, but Akali getting picked here. As you see the Ziggs taking the ball lane, you kind of have your own flex pick. The only way to counter flex pick is with a flex pick of your own, that Ziggs Akali counter pick. You want to make sure that your Ziggs is safe, so you pick Akali for the mid lane, trying to get those assassinations in that mid lane, trying to get dominance for, just roams in general. I'd love to see how Akali can play into this team comp. I mean,
yeah, and I really like the Sivir pick because this is a nice pick to have against Ziggs and Rakan. So this is our draft, and now we're gonna take a small break, and we'll see you all again when we are in game. So we'll be right back after this break.
See ya.
I'm Greg, also known as Sind, and I'm an initiator player for the Valorant Premier Team.
I'm Kazu, and I go by NJV, and I'm the coach for the team.
I'm Richard, and I go by Pickle Richard, and I'm the duelist player.
Pretty fun. I definitely liked all the guys I was playing with. It's fun to get in the server with them. Sometimes it can be a little bit of a challenge balancing it with other things, but
yeah,
it's definitely something that I enjoy doing a lot.
Yeah, making all the friends that we made through this team, so it really makes me happy. So it's really awesome that we did this.
Yeah, I think I had really fun times on this team. I played well every single game.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah. I think my favorite moment was map 5. I think that was a really fun match.
The grand finals.
Yeah,
yeah,
that was
grand
fun.
final. Yeah.
Remember what map it was?
I don't remember that.
Oh, it was Sunset.
Yeah.
And you played Raze.
Yeah, I played Raze.
Yeah, no, that map was really intense. It was super hard. The pressure was definitely on. It was super late at night. It was midnight or something.
It was very late. It was
1 a.m. or
my favorite one was probably the first match of the season.
Oh yeah.
First time in the studio together.
Oh, in the studio.
Oh,
yeah, that was fun. It
That
was
fun.
fun seeing all the Academy boys in the studio. So that was sick. Yeah.
My personal goal is I think I'm gonna try to hit Radiant this season.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you can.
Yeah.
I think it's definitely to win Big Ten right now, and then place top 8 in CVAL. That's our goal.
Top 8 CVAL.
Yeah.
Big Ten is definitely the thing I'm most interested in seeing.
Mhm.
I'm not flying out, but hopefully, or the boys do well over
Hopefully
it.
we win.
Where is it?
I-
OSU? Ohio State?
Yeah, in Ohio.
Ohio.
I promise at least second place.
At least
At
second
least
place? I think we can win it.
I think we can win it too.
I think we can.
We got
win
to
Big
be
Ten.
humble.
Everyone,
Yeah.
we just we can't get complacent.
Can't
Yeah,
get complacent. Never that. honestly, like unironically, I think Kazu is a very fun person to have in the program as like an emotional leader. Even though he doesn't always, sometimes things can get a little disorganized with Kazu at the helm.
Yeah, no, for sure.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
For as much flack as we give him for being terrible at the game, he's actually
Yeah, if you watch our
he's
games
actually a very
while I play, you'll be surprised. Like, I hear House is guy my coach a lot.
Yeah.
Like a weird amount of times.
But I think Kazu's a great addition for him. I love him.
Yeah, I love
He's
having
great.
him here.
You love Valorant.
He's very wholesome.
He is very awesome.
Wholesome.
Yeah,
He's
he's-
radiant. Remember that.
I'm ready to remember that.
Yeah, and his timeouts have improved a lot too. As someone who's seen him coach over the last like 2.5 years.
Yeah, I
Your
coached him
old
for a while.
timeouts were
Yeah, that was when I was
great.
a little baby boy coach.
Yeah, but now he's improved a lot.
Yeah.
I really like having him as coach.
Thank you, Gregory. Wow, this is great. You should do this more often.
That's the most praise you've ever heard.
He got an ego boost for free today.
Yeah,
That was awesome.
All right, we are back, and we will shortly be getting into the game. Once again,
yeah, I feel like this team comp, you know, you have the Ornn against the Gwen, which is a winning matchup. You have the Yone versus the Akali, which is actually pretty losing for Yone, but I mean, it's a skill matchup for sure.
Yeah.
Then you have this really special bot lane here, the Ziggs Rakan bot lane. I'm not sure that's gonna work here, but you do have Rel and Severe as like the opposition. So we'll have to see if they can get
I
any
feel
really
like
good
bot
engagements.
lane should kind of be easy. If Rakan from Winthrop gets a nice knock-up, then it sets up Ziggs for his combos. And yeah, and same thing with UMD's bot lane.
Yeah, I mean, Shoulder played very good Ezreal, but Ziggs is a much different champion than before. You don't have many escape options. You can get killed, you can get shut down really easily. And if you do die on the Ziggs, losing a lot of damage, you're using a lot of damage from the entire team. And we should be getting into game very soon. Hearing the comms,
Yeah, I'm just really excited to see Cat with the guns and Zhao, since I was a big performer last week.
yeah,
He's gonna block. I feel like he's gonna block some like big Ziggs ultimates. It's gonna be so fun to watch with.
yeah. I mean, we'll have to see how Cat with the gun can kind of perform this game. Let's go UMD in the chat. There are some Winthrop supporters as well. We're all happy to see you, all the chat here, as this game will get started here. UMD and Winthrop, the match point here for Winthrop. Can the Terps bring back can the Terps bring back a game here and put one on the board to tie up this game? We'll have to see. Kayshawn with the first strike, very interesting choice. I believe he always takes it against tanks.
Yeah.
But I guess it's pretty standard with the Ignite TP.
I mean, Kisham Robinson first strike on Gwen. I never really seen it before. Yeah, that's kind of a big. I mean, like first strike on Gwen. That's not good.
Yeah, I mean, like it's pretty good.
Yeah, but it's kind of. I mean, I don't really know, but I guess it's Kisham Robinson, so we'll have to see what happens with it. But it looks like Cat with the gun got his deep ward in the jungle, and Rapids did not finish it off, but
looks like
Kisham Robinson doing a bit of damage to Grillburger at the start. The first strike gave him 7 gold, so maybe that's why he has it. Just get the true damage on it at the start.
It's stacks. Wait, what do you call it? Stocks. She's getting stocks from the money here, but Kayshawn tried to jump over the wall, or is he trying to cheese here with the
No, the
mount
reason
up?
why he dismounts is because once he gets his W back up, it's much better to run at them and flip them with the rel rather than having to aim the W. So that's why you want to stay dismounted, because here you'll see Kong gets flipped a bit there, and that's a great trade for Viet Mike. Now he has now he's back mounted. So that's another reason. That's like a reason why Viet Mike always dismounts before the cheese.
Yeah, I mean, here Viet Mike's playing very aggressive into Beep here, because you know that Severe has extra damage here. Beep is just forced to like just trade with Viet Mike here. As the wave falls even for both players, they want to get this next minion to get level 2. Will Viet Mike be able to engage after this level 2 starts? However, the Zero Domain getting heavily traded upon. You want to play very safe as Yone here into this team comp. I mean, it's very difficult to play into this Akali when you have that lower range However, Kayshawn Robinson obviously getting the push here on the top lane here by looking to clear towards mid lane while Zinzao's looking to clear towards top this game. Very different from last game where Count the Gun was looking to go towards bot in, and Rabbit was looking to kind of take the game towards top side.
A very opposite playstyle.
Looks like Count the Gun here is in the mid lane. However, Rabbit is here to Q flash onto Count the Gun. The ignite will go off. Are you just alive, Count the Gun?
Yeah, with the gun.
The flash will be taken out.
The last tick of ignite just finishes off Cat with the gun.
I mean, he tried his best to get that gank off. Rabbit was just a little bit too fast on the counter gank. Very unlucky start for the Terps here. Looks like Vi will just continue to clear.
I feel like right now the move would be play towards bot side. As we see, bot side is performing a bit better in this early game trades that are happening.
Yeah, I mean, that was a pretty disastrous fight there because you lose your flash and your life here if you're playing Count the Gun. You're level 3 here while Levi has tempo for level 4 after 2 camps. And you can play towards bot side, so there's many avenues and routes you can take to get gold here. Despite the apparent losing lane here, the Kali was the one who got the kill, so it'll just be a loss onto.
Having a look at the
Ivano just
back, but it doesn't work. So we see the frustration with the emote.
A little bit of a skill issue there.
Yep. Just barely out of range to cancel that recall.
Sean though still playing aggressive here, even though mid bait may be behind. You still have that Yone scaling here that's able to kind of take this game by pass it. This can just passively take this game by storm. Looks like Zero Domain. Ooh,
Zero Domain. We have to keep in mind that Ivano did not recall yet, but when they do, they will be up. They are right now up in gold since they got that first blood. But Zero Domain just has to farm as much as he can right now, or maybe potentially try getting a kill.
Yeah, I mean, all laners are pretty safe despite what's going on this game. The Vi will take the recall after kind of counter jungling a little bit on the side of the bot side. Akali is playing a little bit safe here. You do not have a kill here, and Yone does have items. However, you are just thematically a champ that counters Yone. You can go invisible. We'll have to see how Yone can kind of play this game here.
Meanwhile, Ballin is performing very well for UMD.
Ooh, Zero Main is in a little trouble here if this Eastern next. Looks like he'll just lose the trade.
Yeah, Ballin for UMD just it seems like they have the better combats. They're able to get just bully off Winthrop spot lane. It seems like, but it's very even still. The only thing that's put Winthrop in the lead is that early first blood. Other than that, the game is still
pretty even. Looks like Kayshawn's looking for a kill early, but Orin will be getting out of that. That's just a little bit of what's to come here in this lane. After Kayshawn hits level 6 here, this game's really taken a little bit by storm here from Kayshawn as the way pushes it into Girl Burger.
Yeah, and
into Kayshawn actually, and he has a good wave. This is just death for Orin actually.
Ooh.
This is just death.
Girl Burger is he has to get the nice knock up into the wall there.
He may just save himself from having to recall early in this lane.
The state of top lane is not very looking good for Burger, as he is low on health and mana. He's able to buy his items, but doesn't have resources to stay long in the fight. That's what leads Beep. We see him roaming top lane. Also, grubs are spawning. As in now, top lane has prio, so they can roam. But also, the first Infernal Drag went to Winthrop.
Looks like Count the Gun will be trading over white grubs for this dragon. Very good choice here if you're losing early game. Very, very mindful choice for Count the Gun. However, the Arcana is looking top here to kind of bail out Girl Burger from this wave freeze. Kayshawn's going to look for 2v1 after Count the Gun comes here. They're not going to let him shove this wave in. They're going to look for a freeze. However, will Kayshawn Robinson be able to?
They have to be careful because Rapid is also on the way. He is rapidly approaching.
He's rapid, but Count the Gun just make sure that everything's equalized here. Make sure that Vi is looking for a gank here. Actually, it looks like Count the Gun may have to wait here because the freeze is not broken here. Kayshawn's not out of the bushes just yet. They're looking for a top lane freeze gank onto Kayshawn Robinson. If this goes off, this is very disastrous for Kayshawn. However, you're just dead, Kayshawn.
Kayshawn Robinson thought it was safe to go in to finish off Girl Burger. Unfortunately, he fell for the bait and fell in a 1v3. Rapid picking up the kill, putting Winthrop ahead by 900 gold.
It looks like Kayshawn didn't realize that was going to happen. You know, Avon has his ultimate available. Will she be able to get out of this? The knockup going off onto Zero Domain. However, will he be able to get out of this fight? Looks like the E auto ignite will be taking Zero Domain very, very low here. Perfect execution is still available. Will he be able to get a kill here? No. Get out. Looks like
nice
Viet Mike. Oh my gosh, Cal the gun able to pick up the
Viet Mike had
assist.
an insane engage there as he's able to keep Akali in place for Cat with the gun to go in, and Viet Mike did pick up the kill there.
Looks like very well played on the side of Viet Mike, Cat with the gun, and Zero Domain, making sure they're able to pick up this Akali kill very safely. However, Viet Mike did get the kill on that Akali, so not much gold is being traded over. Zero Domain needing to recall, a little bit dangerous. He wasn't able to get the recall off. I mean, Cat with the gun's still a little bit behind this Vi who has a kill to her name.
Yeah, but also Cat with the gun is out farming the Vi. Could be also due to the fact that he got the grub, but
looks like Keishan's gonna opt to push here. Perhaps this Rakan looks for an engage.
The golden is now even. Is even though Winthrop's up a kill, is still like a very even game.
Amazing. I feel like this game is yet another pretty slow burn game where we're just watching both teams kind of slowly eke each other out here.
Keep in mind, last game lasted 50 minutes.
Zero Domain could cancel the E here if he does decide to take it. Looks like he's not going to. Looks like the far range here from Viet Mike is going to make sure that both laners are safe here when farming. The Ziggs is just looking to farm these waves, make sure he's safely farming. I don't know, Adam, what do you think?
Yeah, Viet Mike is looking for a great chance to engage there. Meanwhile, Sean Robinson, the
for a kill here. Hold on, the needle work will be going low. We'll be taking him low here. The Ignite will be taken off, but he's looking for the one combo. With the kill, we keep buffered the Q to get the E off. What was that?
Yeah, that was insane.
It was see the detail on that play.
Disengage to not get hit by the Call of the Forge, but then he went back in.
That Q was absolutely amazing. What an amazing buffer onside of Keishan, because he knew that Orin was going to walk in for another auto. So before he got stunned or knocked back from the Q, he managed to Q on his own and also get the auto attack off for a free kill. He's 40 CS above, and now that's a pause for Winthrop. They need to think about their plan coming forward here. It is very disastrous for this top lane. If you're this far down in CS, I mean, you're pretty much just throwing the top lane to kind of to the wolves here.
It's like a small timeout, but they don't get any help from the coach. It's just probably someone's lagging or something. But I guess we have to wait for the game to come back. But I wonder if this is Winthrop. I guess this is Winthrop always pausing, maybe.
Who knows? Who knows? It could be anyone. The game is back.
Sure. I wish we had the reason for like these pauses. It could just be someone disconnects and then reconnects.
Yup, we have Xin Zhao playing this boss. I don't know his intentions yet. Looks like he wants to wait for this Vi to come up because they do have Viet Mike on the side of the map. Do they know Vi's coming? The game has frozen. We do not know what's happening.
After a pause, it's always the
short pause comes after.
Every pause is like
okay, Viet Mike warded. He walked up. I think Vi was going to walk up if he didn't. However, the E will be going off onto this Vi. She will queue over the wall here. Both supports looking for these void grubs. Cal the gun did get very nice poke against this Vi here. So you have the healing, you have the damage, you have a really good start to what seems like a free void grubs. This poke on Vi was really nice.
Yeah, if the Terps pick up these void grubs, that'll be 6 for them. And having 6 void grubs means a big Gwen does so much damage to towers on her own, so having these 6 void grubs will...
Sin's just doing them. See what's going to happen here. The Severe walks up to try and get this wave down. Orin TP spot while Yone is there to match him. Keishan's now in trouble here. He's going to look for a play here because they can't get the wiggle. But the flash E onto Cal with the gun knocks up everybody from the back line. Akali, the perfect execution, will take out Keishan Robinson, but now he's on the run. Zinzao will go wide here as the Severe Q will go. Zero Domain TP's top lane trying and save the play, but the fight's already over. They're going to look towards void grubs here, but will Winthrop re-engage this fight? They do not want to give these void grubs. They're looking for a fight here. It's not the best for Terps here, but the TP comes out for the Orange, a 4v5 as the Q goes on the count. He's in trouble here, and the Tree will take him out, and Ronald picks up his 3rd kill of the game here, and void grubs will be given off to the Terps. A little bit of a greedy play from the Terps. But Zero Domain isn't out of the bushes yet. Abano does find him in this fight. Will Zero Domain continue to fight this? I think his only chance is to fight this. The W will go out. Zero Domain needs to get a Q here. He can't land it. Unfortunately, the Rel will go, but a 2-man ultimate will be taken out. The E will dodge out on the knockup, and he will get a knockup. A 2-man knockup. The W still will keep him alive for a second, but Abano will take that kill in his pocket for his 4th kill.
Yeah, very unfortunate unfortunate for the Terps. They thought they had the power to be able to turn that fight when Keyshawn Robinson was getting killed. Unfortunately, they did not.
Keyshawn Robinson got turned upon on that Void Grub fight, kind of separating the team from their objective, which was the Void Grubs. Very good positional awareness from Winthrop to understand the flaws in the positioning on the Terps there to kind of capitalize on Keyshawn's movement there on the top side of the map.
Also, all the kills are being fed into the Zakali, and Akali has, we see Ivano built Dark Seal, so that Dark Seal is going to be a bit of an issue if it's not dealt with soon.
Looks like German's falling very far behind in CS here, not able to farm against this Akali. You know, it's been historically difficult to play against Akali, and that level 1 fight did not help at all. Given this Akali has the Shroud, he has all the tools he needs to deal with this Yone. There's not much you can do, even after level 18. It's going to be a very difficult fight here for the Terps here, regardless of if you have this Gwen power spike.
Yeah, I think what Keyshawn Robinson has to do this game is probably get a nice split going. They do have 4 grabs, and we're going to see a lot of damage onto these towers as Keyshawn Robinson, he already has Nashers too.
Rainik Rukern coming out for this Ornn. He's gonna try and survive for most of these fight durations, as long as he can against this Gwen here. However, the gold lead does not look good for the Terps. You are only 1k gold down, but it's very split onto Zakali. He has so much gold on the team, and Viet Mike is up for yet another play here, but you're not getting much off of this because every member of the team is walking up to try and protect this Akali here from the bot lane. They're walking towards top lane, looking for the Rift Herald, I believe. Rift spawning in 33 seconds. They're going to look for a fight here as they send Ornn bot here to kind of defend the turret. You see the wave crashing here. The cannon minion will be lost. I mean, wow.
Yeah, so this is...
Count the gun. Can you make something happen?
There's going to be a lot of push potential from Winthrop, as well as they do have the Ziggs. They almost have that first tower down in mid lane. And it looks like since Rift Herald is spawning in 5 seconds, there might be a big fight bringing out here. Since Al got it. They can go for a nice engage, but
it looks like Viet Mike's gonna clear this ward. They're just gonna fight over this ward as both junglers just like oversee this fight here. They're just like it's like boxing match. Okay, it looks like a disengage will be going off. The Zin's out looking for a fight a little bit before their team was ready to kind of rotate over to that fight. They do manage to get out with a clever 6B in the fight to stay. You can see on both sides, both junglers have essentially the same items here, except for Stridebreaker on the side of... Ooh, the E hitting on Zero Domain, taking him very low here. He gets the perfect execution off on the Yone, but he does not manage to get his ultimate off before he's taken down with the Ignite here. Cal the Gun trying to start this ritual. He's trying to get something back before this team fight starts here, but it's not looking good for the Terps, Adam. I mean, you have no damage, no gold on the side of the map.
Robinson was able to take down Ornn.
Ornn go off screen. Okay.
Yeah, Keyshawn Robinson and Zero Domain are pretty much both playing duelist. So what's going to happen is they both are going to end up having a split, or else they're going to be a bit weaker when they are in a team fight. But then once the team fight breaks out, they both have TP to then help out. They're not going to be the ones to engage a team fight, but they're going to have to help out when it matters. But we do see Maryland picking up objectives.
They want to get this Rift Herald because they need objectives to come back to this game here.
Yeah, the goal lead is still not that far behind. Having these objectives is just giving them more gold. We see also...
I don't understand why.
Invade red. It's also because if you look at the CS, look at Keyshawn Robinson's CS compared to Girlberger's. He's already like
very far ahead in CS. However, Zakali has 4 kills to her name, 7 Dark Steel stacked. On paper, it seems like Winthrop has so much more stats, but just not in the form of gold. They have it in the form of like resources. All this Akali, you can send Akali anywhere on the map, and it's just automatically winning.
Right, what stacks on Akali is
Zero Domain is in trouble. The Q will go wide, but the ultimate will touch, and he dodges the buy Q very expertly. The E will take him flash. The flash almost takes away for the Ornn ultimate. Everyone's trying to dive him, but
that was he was making some insane moves there. We saw him dodging a lot with his abilities. Unfortunately, he was not able to pick up any kills, although it was close on the Rakan. Rakan was able to get
Ziggs is
out of
TPing
tower
where?
time. Ziggs TP'd mid. I guess he's trying to protect this tower, so Super Fat Mushroom is unable to protect it.
It looks like
destroy it.
The TP may have been wasted here for Super Fat. I mean, not for Super Fat, for this Ziggs. However, Viet Mike, they may look for a dive here. They do have Vi on the roam side. Will Cow the Gun go for a dive play? No. he's gonna take a recall here. He wants to play it safe after that level 1 disaster. Level 3 disaster, my bad.
Ooh, and also Dragon is spawning in 40 seconds, so there could be a
Another
major fight.
Jinx, I mean, the Terps are very far, like, they have a lot of depths here, but they are technically even, so if they do get the item buy and they do get this Akali kill, I mean, they will have...
Yeah, right now, I feel like the win condition for Maryland is just keep Sivir in the back line.
Zero Main is in major trouble here. He has to dodge this Vi Q. That's not going to happen. Oh, wait, maybe. He has the Q back. He can get out of this.
Does he have
The Q cancel. Will he be able to ulti out? No, he's just dead.
His ultimate was down, but if he had ultimate, it would have been very close of an escape.
Yeah, I mean, you just don't have enough resources to kind of escape when you're this far behind. Yeah, another death for Zero Main won't impact the game too much. He's already so far behind this Akali, but Dragon will be given over free of charge to Winthrop, but the Terps push this turret ahead, and the Ziggs is in trouble while the Rakan flashes over. However, the ultimate on Akali will be coming in with the TP. The perfect execution lands on the Severe. She is just dead here, but it will be taken to K-Sean. Wow.
Matt with the gun is unable to auto-attack the Ziggs, and the Ignite is forced to finish it, get the last tick and get the kill on Viet Mike.
Viet Mike yet again has both of the kills on the team. Wow.
Ooh. We did not see a lot of
Sean
healing there, as Born does have Bramble Vest. But we're starting to see how Maryland somewhat has to play around Viet Mike and Super Fat Mushroom as Sean Robinson is splitting. Sean Robinson has been getting a lot of towers. That's pretty much also another reason why having these towers down is also what's keeping the gold lead on Winthrop. Not that too far ahead, as towers still do give a lot of gold. So Sean Robinson really has to put in the effort to side lane and deal with this Ornn at the same time.
I mean, yeah, I mean, this game is kind of just snowball out of control out of the Terps' hands. The team comp isn't as good, and playing these team fights is very difficult when you have such a gold deficit against the Akali. You can die at any time, and you can just dive your backline without much difficulty because you don't have enough options to kind of shut her down here. You're gonna need picks this game. You're gonna need a lot of them if you want to get back into this game with the Terps. Ooh, looks like a Bono yet again finds Cow the gun inside this bush here. He might decide to go in a little bit extra, but no, will not get caught out today. Bono making sure she keeps their Magi stacks.
Cow with the gun able to get out of there, but
at what cost? I mean,
yeah,
there's not much you can still do against this Akali. Nothing changes around the map here.
We're starting to see the power of Akali, and Akali does have Magi's, 10 stacks of it, so the moment they start picking up more kills, that's going to get out of hand. They need to find a way to shut down Akali, but it's a bit risky to go for it. I mean, it seems like they're about to collapse top lane on this Akali, but they have to be careful as Beep and Rapid are both in the proximity.
The Kingdom of the Terps. Oh, wait, hold on. Avano is... W will just keep him alive, and 3 members of Winthrop are here on the map here as many things just drop. What that just happened? Avano is put down to 1 HP here. Viet Mike cannot click the kill, but the TP coming out from Viet Mike will be trying to take Avano down here. Will he die here is the question. The ultimate comes out, and Yone will shut down this Akali while the Ornn comes out. 2 people drop. Yone gets a double kill, and they will be taken down as this fight looks for Cow with the gun here with a Q here. Viet Mike is trying his best to try and save Cow with the gun from his inevitable death, but he will survive while Viet Mike be taken down. King does a Q, he does. Wow. Overall, the tower dive will commence here. However, Cow with the gun will be taken down. The W slow is not enough to take Rapid down. Tower. Oh.
Unfortunately, they did not have. That's kind of like a 4v5 as Sivir was not able to get there in time, but I think it's still okay for Maryland as they're getting some kills. But
they got a very crucial shutdown onto this Akali. She's put down to only 6 stacks though.
They're also giving more kills at the same time to Winthrop, which is it's a bit of a it wasn't really so even, but they needed that shutdown on Akali and they got it, so that's a bit of a win. At the same time, they lost tower, and also 4 of Maryland's players have fallen.
Yeah, I mean, K-Sean's far ahead, but at what ends does that really help you at this point of the game where your Akali is 6-2? I mean, you have so much gold pushed over to the side of this mid laner. This jungler duo is so far ahead of the Terps. How can they even play these team fights any better? That was like the best case scenario for the Terps, and they still lost the team fight. This Vi, if you're able to kill this Akali, use the recourses, you're not able to kill the Vi too. You have to do a massive misplay in order for the Terps to win this fight here. As Baron starts to spawn here. Will the Terps play for the Rift Herald? I don't even know. I play for the Baron. I don't even know.
They may. It doesn't seem like they're gonna play for it, but well, at least they're gonna get vision control. But I don't think they're gonna go for it. Probably just play to defend it as of now. We do have Keshawn Robinson in the top lane, so he will be able to walk over if needed. And
see what happens here.
And Keshawn Robinson just staying in the top lane. He's about to get collapsed on by Beep and Rapid.
Let's see Keshawn Robinson in trouble, a little bit of trouble here as Rapid tries to get the Q off. He will be getting it off here. The slows will not be coming out. Keshawn is in very much trouble here as he tries to get Rapid down. However, the Q will keep him alive here as Avano picks up yet another kill here. So we're showing the way with mid lane. Caligan is trying to get something on the Ornn here as he looks to trade with him. He may be able to kill this Ornn here as the bot freezes. Oh wait, never mind. Zero Main just reading on this Ornn. He will be taken down here. Will be given over to Zero Main yet again. He's back in the game at this point in time here. Zero Main has enough gold to do something on the map now.
I think this is a good strategy for Maryland, although it's not working so much in their favor. What they need to do is have a three-way split because they can't really team fight right now, but if they have a three-way split, at least one of the shoves will be stronger, so they will be able to get something out of it, as you can see based on the tower health in mid lane. And also they did kill Girlburger, so even though Keshawn Robinson did fill top lane, it left some openings in both mid and bot.
The Terps definitely still have a chance in this game as the gold lead is literally even. It's somehow, oh, not, well, I guess I wouldn't say even. It's 2k down, but that's so much better than you would think it is in this game because the Terps have so many deaths on their side where like the XP difference must be astronomical here. I feel like Winthrop, the gold lead isn't shown, but they're still managing to make up the gold, so somehow they're still in this game.
And can't forget that Mike and Super Fat Mushroom, although they haven't been in many fights together, they are still very strong.
Yeah, I mean, the severe damage doesn't look too deadly right now, but it seems like they're doing something. Flicker Blades, you're active, making sure Mike's looking for something. If they can get a really good play here, they're on vision, but can they get something off here, Adam? Is the question. Can the Terps turn this around with some clever team fighting? Akali's on the bot side of the map. Looks like the Terps are turning on the severe. Oh, will come out. Will Spill chasing out. Avano gets all by Keshawn Robinson as the trade happens. Nobody's looking onto his Rakan as Rakan looks for an engage here in a 4v5. Just looks like he misses the engage here as Mike looks for a trade there. Wow, the Dragon.
Catching out that Akali is great for the Terps. Akali now has 0 stacks on the Medjais, and this Dragon will be free for them.
They're looking for more.
Yeah.
What just happened? So Avano's instinct is what I'm hearing right now. That was an insane play. The Medjais is absolutely gone here. Akali's reduced to just a one-item Akali with a lot of kills. However, Zero Main is getting back into this game despite the losses that occurred early in this game. Rapid just farming it out here. He knows like you do.
I think Avano had the right idea there. If you're playing Akali, you can't just be out in the front. You have to get a nice flank. However, Maryland they quickly spotted it and were able to shut down Avano, closing the gap. And they're now only about 1.6k gold behind. They still have a chance to get back in this, as we just seen. They are getting stronger and stronger. This game is still anyone's, even though Maryland is 9 kills behind. But here, see another catch out. They caught by lacking. As Violet's trying to get on the
What the heck? The Mike hitting an insane ultimate. Adam, continue.
Yeah, so Mike got an insane ultimate. We saw Zig's ult there. Knock up on Ornn.
Zero Main, what is going on? He actually managed to survive against the Akali as he survives from Avano. Avano's 1 HP, but Mike can't get the return kill as Keshawn Robinson is running down for the kill here. Avano is 1 HP and she just, what is going on? The perfect execution gets her out of the Keshawn Q for now, but the Q will just take him down. The Terps won that fight. What an insane pick for the plan. What happened?
It looks like Ornn was getting a nice pick. I mean, Ornn was able to pick up Super Fat Mushroom, but what we didn't see, what we weren't focusing on the whole time was Keshawn Robinson's damage was pretty insane there. And we saw him easily get everyone, like he pretty much melted everyone there. And having Vi caught out early was just the cherry on top at the start.
Chat,
and Baron
what
is going
on this game? The Terps have managed to overcome almost insurmountable odds for this game here. Making sure they're able to get these picks down is so crucial for the team comp, Adam. I mean,
yeah, that was a big fight. We're starting to look now. Maryland now has the they're ahead in gold, even though they were behind. They're now ahead in gold. This is going in favor of Maryland right now. We just see the power of. Like,
This almost doesn't even seem real, Adam. I feel like the Terps are down so many kills, and like, it's like I don't even know.
A few mistakes can do it. We saw it in the last game. We see it in this game. This time with Winthrop. Winthrop having I don't know, like Vi was.
Keyshawn Robinson. Okay, just like you said, VMX getting a little bit caught out here for the Rapid. However, will they be able to reconnect this team fight here? VMX being dropped very low here as Rapid looks for a little bit of an over-engage as Keyshawn Robinson gets an ultimate over on him. The shutdown on the Vi will be collected by the Gwen. I mean, the Snips are just killing this Orn with the one ultimate. Grillburger is down, and that's 2 kills for the Terps here.
They really tried defeating the GOAT via Mike, but via Mike is not going down.
The tower drops where? I don't even know where that died, but a minion killed the turret. Zero main. Oh wait, was that blue side? Anyways,
but that is beyond the point. Maryland, like, they're trying to do whatever they can to get like anything. They even went all out on Viet Mike. I'm pretty sure we saw Zig's ultimate after Viet Mike. He just gets out of there, and then Keyshawn Robinson, with all his needlework damage, just comes in and
hold the phone. Viet Mike just found a Bono on the map, Adam. This might be a little bit hairy for him. Viet Mike's chasing him down here. He needs to get a. Zero main is looking for a fight here. Will he be able to get the dive off? Zero main has the Q2. He will ultimate, but it will go wide. Oh my god, the E will land though. Wow, Zero main missed the ultimate just like a hair.
I think Zero main thought that Ivana would be going up high.
Ooh, what an insane engage on the Vi here. The ultimate taking down Severe instantly with the 6 ultimate. VMX now in trouble here. The insane turn from Winthrop. I mean, that's just 2 kills, but that's a lot.
Maryland was not accounting for Gwen being all the way at
and the shutdown for the Gwen. I mean,
ooh, Zero Domain
is dead as well.
He almost got out, but the last tower shot finished him off.
Don't understand why the Terps are doing this. They look for a dive here. You know, they lost so many members. Now Caldigun's in trouble here. Who called for this team? Who called for this play here? You have to ask here. 4 members of the Terps just down. An ace for Winthrop? What just happened?
Yeah, I think Maryland, they thought they had the damage to be able to fight under tower there, but they didn't realize that they didn't have Keyshawn Robinson to back them up. Usually in these fights that they're winning, Keyshawn Robinson is there to melt all the tanks, and this time Keyshawn Robinson was dealing with mid inhib. It's not the worst case for Maryland, as even though Winthrop gets some gold from that, like they got an ace, they picked up a lot of gold from that, Maryland still keeps the gold lead, and nothing was really lost for Maryland, as Maryland actually gained an inhib, and they're now prepared to fight at this next dragon that's spawning soon.
Yeah, and as we get later into this game, as these Ornn items get more and more impactful on both teams, you see the true value of Ornn coming out here. That may be the team decider, as Grillburger walking around level 15. However, he may be the most impactful member and the biggest contributor to Wintrop's win here if they're able to get it.
Also, I realized Avano sold their Medjais once it reached 0 stacks. It was pretty much useless, as the Winthrop kept losing the fight, so they do not have to worry about Akali picking up any Medjai stacks from these losing fights. So
yeah, they managed to make this Akali sell the Medjai. Yet another win for the Terps here as they pick up the 3rd dragon of the game here. The team who has been on the back foot this entire game is now on sole points as this game continues to be close.
Yeah.
I don't even know. I don't even know what's going on, to be honest. Keyshawn Robinson has a nice foul from the row. I mean, he's level 17 at this point. He's so far ahead of anyone in this game. That's the classic Keyshawn Robinson special, dude. He has TP for this Baron team, but Vi is on a recall. Maybe.
Look at the power of Gwen versus Towers. Oh, unfortunately unable to finish it. But
why did he do that? But Ivano in a little bit of trouble here. The TP coming out from the Ziggs. This
Super
is very
Fat
interesting
Mushroom
here.
Getting caught out by Rapid. The ultimate comes out. The Ziggs ultimate comes out as well. Unfortunately, Super Fat Mushroom is unable to survive that.
But this is not good.
The Terps are starting to lose a bit of momentum now, as the goal lead is once again closing. The Terps, they have to get it under control. Yep, Mike's also going to fall. The goal lead now goes in favor of, actually it's very even, but it's now in favor of Winthrop just by a sliver.
What an insane chain of just dying from the Terps. I don't understand why Keyshawn had to die for that top tower. Maybe making the play top lane was a little bit ambitious on the Akali, not knowing who his Vi is on the map here. Now as Winthrop walk into this bot lane base here. You can see the Terps trying to play a little bit safe. They want to try to save an inhib. However, they will be now on the run here as they try to get out of this.
Yeah, the Terps really just have to regroup now because they can't keep making these mistakes. They have to regroup and do what they did before, which got them back in the lead. If they closed the gap that much, they could do it again. Even though they're now down 12 kills compared to when they were down around 9, they're still pretty much in the same spot that they were before. So now they just have to figure out what they're doing wrong and fix their mistakes. And then I believe this Baron fight could be a deciding part of the game that's coming up soon.
Yeah, we'll have to see how this game ends up. Kayshawn Robinson has one final chance to make something happen this game. He has his one chance to make sure that his team gets to game 3 here. Will he be able to accomplish the impossible here? He is the only member of the team who is positive? But that does not matter. He's so far ahead in gold here that he's the one champion on the enemy team who Winthrop cannot really deal with alone. I mean, 1v1 going to be anyone on the enemy team, so if he manages to get a good pick here on the Akali, on the Ornn, on the Vi here, he can make something happen here.
Once they see Akali bot lane, they might try fighting.
They saw Akali near the Baron get started.
Yeah, but Akali also has teleport, so does Girlburger with the Ornn. But Sean Robinson can also follow with. Basically, everyone's teleport is up here, so
looks like they will walk up top lane here. They water
it's very smart to get away from that Baron, as everyone from Winthrop is basically here. Ornn still has to deal with Sean Robinson,
but he cannot deal with him, which is the factor here. All the members of the Terps Esports are walking down against this Ornn here. Will they be able to take him out? I don't think so. Is Ornn too clever?
I think they're just trying to get
control. Ooh, hold on! The cancel on Beep here. He has no W. He can't. Oh, he can't get out. I forgot. He's E.
A nice way to go back to his teammate. Meanwhile,
looks like Winthrop is going to be positioning towards this Baron. They know that via Mike's low. They know that Cal the gun. They need to recall. They need to get their backs off.
Sean Robinson also seems to be. Oh, he knows Ornn is no longer there, so he might continue to shove. It seemed like he was trying to recall earlier, but okay, now he's going to recall and then probably regroup with the rest of the team. They do need Sean Robinson's damage here if they want to win this fight. But Sean Robinson seems like he's gonna keep pushing. He does have TP if it is needed.
Zero Main has the ultimate, but the Q flash. Did anyone see how far the guy just
That's
flew?
A nice escape. He's still alive.
Can they make a play here though? Not many resources were committed on the side of Winthrop. However, they do manage to catch out this Yone because of the lack of vision on the side of the Terps here. They managed to close out. Winthrop is just like a demon. Like they're able to they're able to close out vision from the Terps and then just use it to their advantage. Ooh, Zero Domain getting a really good trade here.
Yeah.
Can he win this fight?
I feel like Zero Domain
Rapid. In a little bit of trouble here. He's making sure he knows what's going on here. But Kayshawn Robinson just dead. It's so sad to see.
Everyone's there.
But however, Rapid is dead, and Baron will be on the eyes of the Terps on him.
They're gonna go for Baron. They also see that Avano is bot lane. This Baron should be going uncontested, as they might try taking them off it, but since Rapid died, I don't know why they were going for Zero Domain. They thought they had the damage to deal with him, but Zero Domain just quickly turned. And
well, the phone, they could turn this fight here. Kayshawn, I mean, Via Mike is over on the wall here. If they pick off the Ziggs, they could potentially end the game here, but they will be looking towards mid. I'm sorry. To you.
Yeah, so this is about to be Soul Point.
Oh my god.
This is Soul for Maryland
if they
get this drag.
Still dead here. It's up to the Sakali to make something happen on this map. Do something to make sure that Terps cannot get this dragon, but no, there's no chance. A team fight starting against Girlburger. He will be trying to fight here, but he's going to sacrifice his life to make sure that Pi can get this respawn off before Dragon spawns here. The ultimate coming out from Yone, however, Girlburger's just dead here. He just no surviving. And another kill is taken down yet for the Terps. 35 minutes into this game here, Dragon will be on the sides of the Terps. Can Winthrop steal this Dragon and continue to...
It looked like Avano was going to recall, but now that they kind of have to stay if they're going to try to contest this.
There's no way Avano has to blast go into this fight, but Zero Domain, they're looking for a fight instead. Looks like Vi will be looking for the Severe here. She has to flash away from this, and Beep is just 1 HP, burning to death from behind. Might pick up his third kill of the game, however, as Zero Domain deals in. All members of Winthrop are on the run here as they pick up yet another kill. In addition to the Ornn, and will secure this Dragon. However, this Vi is in position now. Winthrop sacrificed so much to get in position here, they couldn't do it. This Vi could not get into the pit steal.
Soul goes over to the Terps. The Terps are back in it, and they are further ahead than they've ever been before.
70k gold in a 30-minute game. What is going on? This has been the longest series that we've seen to date. We don't know if Terps are going to win this game, but it's looking very good. Much better than last game. At soul points.
This also somewhat happened to the Terps last game, but they did not get the soul. But we still have to make sure that the Terps are able to finish this game out. Last time they were at the base. We remember they were at pretty much the last Nexus tower, and they were not able to end. So they need to end the game here if they want to stay and move on to the grand finale right away. But
yep, they need to win this game. The Terps, there's lots riding on this game for them. They have something. They need to play this team fight almost perfectly. Mike has to get a perfect engage here, as we see Beep on the bot side of this map. He's looking for a flank onto the Sivir, but can this happen? I mean, they're looking top side after getting that in hit, but the Baron power play is too strong for much of this side. I mean, Mike can't really do anything. The ultimate will be going off on the minions,
that
however.
ultimate did no damage to anyone.
Not enough. It's not enough. The minions have been cleared though, so they do have to wait a little bit for this siege here. But Zigzag has been committed onto the side of Winthrop, and they have to defend this turret with their life here. But however, Kayshawn Robinson's pushing in this mid wave. They may look for an engage here using this 45 advantage. However, Baron power play is still in play for the Terps here. They still have much work to do here on this turret. It drops almost instantly as Zerlin comes back to this fight. However, this Ornn is just out of position. He's out of options. He has the ultimate, but can he get this ultimate? He got it on Severe. She's 1 HP. The Ornn reclined combo knocks him up. Wait, it was Yone who got a combo. And he gets the ultimate up on this Ornn, and it's just a big pile of people fighting, and I think the Terps lost. Wait, no, Zerlin's still alive. My bad. So it's over.
Kayshawn Robinson snuck the whole. Meanwhile, we're just focused on the fight. We didn't realize Kayshawn Robinson was taking the victory, and Maryland wins game 2. That was insane. I was so focused on that fight. Meanwhile, everyone was ignoring Kayshawn Robinson. He just backdoored and cleared the game. That was the power of Gwen. So,
Kayshawn Robinson yet again shows his prowess on the Gwen. However, this is Fearless draft, so we know that Gwen can no longer be picked in this draft. Adam, what is going to happen for this final game?
Yeah, so
wow.
The series is now 1-1, and Maryland has to win the next game since this is a best of 3. Next game will be the final game of the series. I can't wait to see what happens. We will see you after this break for game 3.
Wow. Game 3 in a minute.
Terp Adventures take flight at Stamp. Host to countless Maryland events, programs, performances, and more. Feed your body, feed your mind, feed your soul. Let your talents soar. Dance, sing, perform, find your thing. Join more than 800 student organizations and clubs. Find community here. Leadership lives here. Art thrives here. With space to grow. We're all just kids at heart. Let your imagination fly. Compete. Play. With wings on our feet. Here your spirit can fly. Here your soul lifts up. Here you remember those who came before. This is STAM. This is the Center for Campus Life, where Terp adventures take flight. You belong here. Come fly with us.
I think by the end of the season, like now, we play together, everyone kind of jokes around a little bit more and kind of shines their natural ray. We're excited just to see them play better as well.
With the middle school program, the best part has been seeing the moments of teamwork where the middle schoolers really seem to get the game, and so that's when you can see they're starting to get a little bit hooked on how esports can be so fun.
Off game, or will Red turn things around?
Your ad tech stack is simple, streamlined, and easy to manage, right? Yeah, right. If you're in ad tech, then you know you have a problem. Ad tech is messy, and your tech stack includes way too many tools to effectively manage. At Playwire, we're here to uncomplicate your ad tech stack. We've consolidated the entire publisher ad tech stack into a single platform and added in proprietary technology and advanced tools to generate you even higher CPMs. Get access to an ad tech stack that is simpler and smarter.
Alright, we are back and draft has started. This is game 3. Both teams are looking to win this game to win the winner's final and move on to the spot in the grand finale. And it's looking like a lot of similar bands. Winthrop wants to get rid of the Camille, Nidalee, and Seraphine. Meanwhile, UMD once again wants to get rid of Corky, Callista, and they're deciding the last one.
What do they usually ban?
They would probably ban... I don't know.
I forgot. What was their last ban usually?
Oriana was...
Oriana was like after.
No, I think Oriana was their third. No, I don't. Yeah, you're right. It was the second phase.
Yeah, I don't know. We'll see what UMD.
We have 3 seconds to find out. And,
whoa, nice. That's kind of clever.
Hey, I'm kind of clutch with it.
So, these bans are quite not actually interesting at all because they were banned last game. Camille, pretty easy ban for obvious reasons. Cat with the gun, similarly getting his Nidalee banned. Aurora being first picked for Winthrop here. They want a comfort pick.
It seems like they're trying to get. Winthrop going Aurora is kind of like. Aurora is a bit of a skilled champion because you have to know how to kite. But UMD, now they have the opportunity to choose against this. It could be Aurora top or mid.
Yeah, you can pick a lot of lane bullies into this. I mean, like there's Jace, there's a lot of champs that can kind of play into Aurora pretty
well.
Kashan
Robinson does have a mean.
Sean's gonna go for Talia here. He's gonna want to pick the Talia into the Aurora. It seems like that might be counterintuitive a little bit for like the jumping around part of it, but we will have to see here versus Aurora versus Talia matchup. However, UMD has an option. They have to make a choice here. What do they want to pick next, Adam?
Yeah, so UMD picking Talia, that could be, I'm pretty sure, confident that's zero domain on Talia.
Yeah, you're going to want a little bit of hard CC if you're playing the Talia because getting those guaranteed stuns and then picking off a target instead of a team fight is going to be really important.
So, what Maryland should pick next is the Kane for Cat with a gun. What do you think? Well, we'll have to see. I don't think it's a good blind. I'm not too sure, actually. It's probably up there that... Oh, Viego.
I see. I like this.
Viego's a better pick here because Kane could be risky, especially when the top lane is going Aurora. You don't know if you're going to have to go blue Kane and then
but the Jhin pick, Adam, you can see he kind of wanted to pick Jhin to kind of get away from this Viego. And you have a lot of range against Talia and you have a lot of lockdown if you have, like, an Aurora to kind of lock down enemies with inside of that Jhin R.
Ooh, and we're going to see a Leona. I'm a big fan of Leona support. It's a great way to peel and engage. So we have to see how UMD will counter this. They cannot go Rel since it is Fearless Draft. So Rel is off the table. They may have to go... What do you think?
I don't know. I think it might be something along the lines of like...
They might have to go maybe... Yeah, it's hard to tell who they would... Yeah, I guess their bot lane's going to wait to pick later. I guess...
They got the Leon. I mean, Braum is unbanned this game. I feel like Braum would have been really good this game into the Viego synergy. Maybe it wasn't communicated in draft that.
Nah, I feel like UMD is gonna hold off the bot lane just so they can maybe not get counter picked. But Winthrop already has their bot lane, so this allows UMD.
Looks like the one that first picked the Aatrox maybe. Kind of get away from the last pick of the top laner.
I guess they were already. Yeah, it's a bit. I'm not too sure about what they're thinking, but UMD does know what they're doing, picking in this order. They've shown what they can do before, and Aatrox is very strong. He should be able to bully out whoever he's against, and if he can't win lane, at least they have him for late game team fights.
Yeah, they may be sending. They could have been sending the Aurora top lane, so it's very important that they pick a champion that can also counter Aurora and also any of the top laners. Aatrox is exactly that champ where you can kind of bully out ranged top laners so that you can kind of get an advantage against someone who's playing range top, which is very good.
Now Winthrop is banning the Braum from Viet Mike. Viet Mike might have been planning on going Braum, so
that would have been a really great pick into this team comp. However, there's a lot of movement speed on the side of Winthrop. They have a lot of dodge options for this Braum R's ultimate, but it is still very good because you do have the Viego, you have the Aatrox to kind of give you those stuns, and then you also have the Talia follow-up. So that would have really rounded out the team really well. However, Varus is banned as well, which would have been a really, really good, strong bot lane for them to pick here. The Ashe will come out
when you're talking about Braum slows, I was thinking UMD might pick Ashe, and they do. Because even though Winthrop has a lot of these champions that have a lot of movement speed, Ashe is a great way to instantly slow them with one auto attack.
Yeah, and exactly what we were thinking here. The side of UMD kind of lacks sustained. Like they have a lot of good burst damage, but they lack kind of a sustained damage dealer. Ash is that perfect champion to kind of get down that Kraken Slayer, out damage this Jhin, and kind of give themselves a little bit of leeway here in the bot lane as they get a little safe lane.
And it looks like it's gonna be Aurora. What I'm seeing is maybe Aurora mid and Sion top, and usually I would think Aatrox beats Sion, so it's
Kha'Zix.
This
is like a Emilio game, I think maybe.
Yeah,
perhaps.
Winthrop's team comp is, I've never really seen this before, but if it works, it works. UMD seems right away to have the stronger comp. We're probably gonna see some
form of enchanter. They have like
either an enchanter or possibly a stronger tank in the bot lane. Those are two very good options.
Yeah, I mean, Emilio absolutely counters every champ on the board right now. You have the Q to kind of deal with the Leona and the Kha'Zix and the Sion Q. And that's actually it. But you can also buff up the Jhin. Renata Glass also got very good.
Renata Glass is pretty much Emilio, but better for this in this comp because you have a lot more CC that you can use and have. I mean, it kind of does like the same thing as Emilio, but just like the extra attack speed on Ashe and having that ability to
bailout ability on on the Viego for the resets on this Aatrox for like extra damage and sustain. I mean, these fights are gonna go close.
Yeah, Renata Glass is definitely a perfect pick here, and this is our draft. So before we get into game, we will have to cut to a small break, and we'll see you back when we're in.
Yeah, I'm not sure about the Viego pick though. Into Kha'Zix. Of course, I feel like the fight between like Viego and Kha'Zix is pretty Kha'Zix favored for a bit. But no, we'll talk about it. I guess we'll just talk about it after the game starts here, and we'll cut to commercial, and we'll see you all after the game.
Yep.
I mean, not after the game, but when the game starts.
Alright, we are back after that short break. So, we will be seeing Bug Jump again. We've seen it in the past stream. It was pretty fun, but this time it's on Winthrop side. So,
definitely
we do not want to root for Bug Jump here if you're rooting for Terps.
Don't root for Bug Jump. That's a little hard.
Bug Flop.
Bug Flop?
Yeah.
How about like Bug Hop? I mean, maybe like a Bug Skip. Who knows? However, this Kha'Zix pick is very controversial into the team comp. You do have a lot of options for getting kills, but Kha'Zix is the type of champ that needs to snowball. In games like these where most of the game is kind of going even for a very long time, can this Kha'Zix really get a lead here? I mean, Calzagon doesn't make too many mistakes early game, except for like when he ganks early. I feel like that's his one mistake.
But ganking early on Calzagon, it sometimes works, sometimes doesn't really work.
Yeah,
but
put him on Diddley.
I'm really liking Viet Mike's pick on Renata Glass. It works very well with the team that the Terps have picked, and also works very well against the team that Winthrop has picked. So that's once again, bot lane, I'm looking to see bot lane being the stronger side. In the top side, whenever I play solo queue and I see Aatrox versus Sion, usually the Aatrox ends up winning, but then the Sion ends up splitting the whole game. So we might see that where Girlburger just decides he knows he doesn't really have the opportunity to beat out Sean Robinson. He might just build tanky, play it safe, and then look to split the whole game, keeping Sean Robinson out of fights.
Yeah, but I mean, there's so much CC on the side of the Terps. They have so many options to deal with Sion Q. Unstoppable Onslaught will be their only chance to engage here in this team fight. They have so many options for so much of what they want to do here on the side of the Terps. I mean, they have the Enchanted Crystal arrow to get picks across the map here. Like, Aatrox is going to have so much healing against their team comp. I mean, Aurora is going to get shut down by this Talia. You have the Kha'Zix that's going to get shut down by this Talia. This Weaver's Wall going to help for team fights in roaming for, like, turning team fights into, like, a numbers advantage, or kind of giving yourself a little bit more space for hostile takeover to take effect, kind of splitting up the team comp. We're going to see, though, because this game is going to be... I think it's a draft diff again, maybe on the side of the Terps, but we will have to see a very, very nice game played from both sides. We are in, Adam. Will it be a 5-man or an invade? I want to see an invade.
I do not think so.
Who's going to invade this game? 5 point. 5 point from both sides yet again. They want to play it safe. Rapid is on his Kha'Zix. I don't know if it's dangerous or not. I mean, Rapid's a very aggressive player from what we've seen from the set, Adam. But will he be able to perform on this Kha'Zix? I mean, it's very high risk, high reward pick.
It's a bit risky, especially when you're against Talia. If you jump over the rocks, you might get hurt a bit.
Yeah, I mean, this Kha'Zix, you have to play. If you're playing Kha'Zix here, you want to focus the objectives. You have a lot of isolation damage to be going for. However, this Viego does have a lot of move options here. He has the E to kind of give him vision. If the Kha'Zix starts a fight that he can't finish, I mean, it's gonna be very bad for him.
I really like the Talia pick. I feel like it'll be very strong against this Aurora, and
yeah,
I feel like the Talia Aurora is more DPS, and then going that mid and then having the Talia might just burst down Avano. So we'll have to see. Avano was very strong last game, but quickly got shut down when they lost. A lot of missteps on Avano's side here. Not sure if we want to put the Aurora pick, which is like historically pretty lame bullish, against Zero Domain's. It was also a first pick, so it could just be a strong pick overall here. Yeah, it looks like Avano's trying to do a little bit of lane bullying. Coward the Gun starting his red buff while Kha'Zix starts on the same side as him. We'll have to see who can win. Yeah, Mike already got a nice poke. Yeah, I mean, bot lane always poking out Beep. I mean, Beep just likes taking damage, I think, early game. Beep I feel like once... It's kind of bad for Winthrop's bot lane here, as usually you would need the early level 2 to be able to quickly engage. But and this is a comp, and keep in mind, this is a comp that the Terps are very comfortable with. Taking this Ashe, along with the chanting support, is very normal for them. As the Eagles are on Zero Domain, Avano cannot eat through that. He gets stunned and just gets the wave shove off. Great counter played, Talia versus Aurora. Just you can't get out of the mine if you try. Aurora trying to use the mobility just backfires. Yeah, I mean, Keyshawn Robinson yet again getting a CS lead over here. However, the Kha'Zix and Viego are on the same timers on CSing for the bot lane. Things are going to converge bot and things are going to converge fast on the Skull Cup or this bot lane, depending on what's going to happen in this game. We're going to see who can win Prowl for their laner first. Will it be mid lane? Bot lane's already pushed in. Can they rotate over for the Skull Crab and give their jungler the slightest advantage here at the start of the game? Here you can see Keyshawn Robinson getting a lot of poke here in the top lane too. Every lane seems to be even mid, more even than others. I guess bot lane and top lane do have the greater CS lead. A ward dropped here for the bot lane. Ooh, that's a good placement for the ward since they know Kha'Zix is pathing bot lane, so I'm not sure if they know, but Girlburger getting a little bit low here, gets a really nice return Q and W off, taking Keyshawn Robinson very low, but he has to flash away because the W gets put onto him. Wow. I feel like Girlburger probably could have walked out to the side, but it is just risky. So the flash is necessary. It's like the flash is a good reaction. Also, Cow with the Gun's looking for Kha'Zix here, but they can't do it. Kha'Zix is gonna look for the top side skull, but Viego is going to look for it to chase him down here, I think. But yeah, he's just gonna chase him down.
I don't know if
There's
Counts again
about
can
to be
do
a
this.
fight breaking out at the top scuttle.
Okay, Sean is in a little bit of trouble here, but Girlburger's just inting, I think.
Girlburger has no mana.
What?
And first blood does go over to Sean Robinson.
Disaster for Winthrop early in the game here, as a miscommunication from Girlburger and Rapid results in a death from both of them. I mean, not from both of them, but a death from Girlburger. However, he will get the skull cap. So.
Yeah, Girlburger probably thought that Rapid was probably like close enough that he could go in. Girlburger had 0 mana. Can't do much on Sion without mana early in this game. And the kill just first blood on Kishan Robinson. He's able to pick up a pickaxe when he returns to lane. It's very strong. There might be a gank going top lane. We see Viego looking in that bush.
So much what is going on in this top lane. Viego getting a Q up on the sound. He has no flash here. He's just dead again. Girlburger is just a goner in this fight. He uses TP already. Like, this is so disastrous for this Sion.
Kishan Robinson.
And he's shoving the wave in too. It's going to be a breeze at him.
Already has 2 kills participation up on the Sion. It's like Kishan Robinson's dominating this lane, and that was we saw the mistake Girlburger made by flashing out earlier from the W. Now he doesn't have it to get away from. He doesn't have it to get away from Cat with the gun.
Yeah, I mean, this game is going slowly out of Winthrop's favor, but we have seen Winthrop come back from worse. We've seen them play this pocket of the game, only 1,000 gold down, pretty within standards of team fighting. But it's really early in the game though to kind of be down 1,000 gold, I think at least.
Yeah.
However, lanes are pretty stable here. Girlburger might be dead again because, ooh, never mind. He's trading very well against Keishan.
Although it's only 2 kills behind, it's not a really big lead for the other lanes, but being that behind in top lane does play a big difference, as top lane is one of those dominating roles.
Yeah, I mean, you can see this Aurora making sure she gets the wave under. She's trying to get farm. However, Rapid is here on this fight. Can Keishan turn this into a 2v1? Keishan's autoing so much, but the Iolana's coming down. Keishan, can he get the Q? The Q will drop here. He has a lot of healing from that auto attack. Will he be able to get out of here with a Q? No. Wait,
ooh, he's
what?
able to escape. His ultimate kept him alive the whole time. A lot of life steal already. He's able to He's pretty much able to run down this Sion without having to worry about dying to the Kha'Zix. It's just insane.
Wow, and now you gotta ask yourself, as this Ash Hawkshot hits this Kha'Zix, what is going on with this draft from Winthrop? I mean, you picked this with the expectation of going really aggressive here in the early of the game. However, a lot of this fight has been going over the cow. The guns engaged on Rapid. He might even be dead here with the flash W trying to stop him, but the E from college will be taking him out of that fight here. Cow the gun trying to get a little bit expressive on the flash, but I don't think it was ever gonna work here. Unless he tried to smite it over, but Rapid's literally just dead here now. He has to flash, but Cat is gonna flash forward. What is going on? Why would he try to steal that?
Super fat mushroom flash after the bug and was able to secure a kill. It's already 4-0 for Maryland.
Bug jump is dead, but Aurora's trying to make a play here at 2v1 as he goes in.
Girlburger. Oh, we got a nice Pingu dab from Kishan Robinson.
Below the BM in the top lane as Zermain has to flash away from the Leona. Not very good if you're losing your flash this early into the game, because you need that flash for these team fights coming up, Adam. Dragon up in a minute, I think. No, blue buff up in a minute, my bad. Dragon up in 3 minutes.
We can already see Kishan Robinson just has a lot of pressure in the top lane, bullying Girlburger off the wave.
I mean, the CS lead is only going to drop in this top lane. Aatrox is a well-known lane bully. It may have been more beneficial to send Ivano's Aurora top and kind of just sack mid with a Sion. I feel like Aatrox is kind of too hard of a lane for this Sion to play.
Yeah, and keep in mind, he did pick Sion into Aatrox. I kind of expected this to happen, but what has to happen is Kishan Robinson needs to be careful about the split potential of the Sion, but as of right now, it does not seem to be a big issue that will be occurring.
He's gonna even proxy his wave and take a recall for a perfect back here, but Girlburger, we try to cancel? There's no way. He'll just die. So much pressure here in this top lane. Keishan has this top lane locked under control.
People is looking at Rome to help out top, but it's just a bit
There's nothing to help. There's nothing to help at this point. Keishan has this lane under control, and even if all the lanes come there, he's still completely safe here. As Viet Mike is looking towards this Jhin here, can they go for a dive? And Kinder Crystal Arrow is available with the ulti from Renata. They have a small window of opportunity here to get this ultimate off. Can they do it? Will they do it? That's the question. Looks like they won't.
Bot lane is also, keep in mind, bot lane is also ahead. So one nice engage in the bot lane will be pretty sure they could get an easy double kill.
Yeah, I mean, you'll at least burn the cleanse from the Jhin after the Electric Arrow lands. That's actually a good point. The cleanse probably will negate Jin's death there anyways. Wow. Rapid
is
on your
looking
screen.
for a
He's
flank
looking for a
here.
little flank onto the support. This may go bad for Zero Domain. They're pretty low here, and they're stuck in Albano's Q here. Kha'Zix's just gonna do nothing actually.
Yeah, that's a great move for Zero Domain backing up there. They even ult out just to get out faster. They're unsure if they would dive, but
yeah, I mean, Jhin was walking up that river, Adam. You know, Zero Domain's a very safe player. However, what was Jhin doing there? The ulti hits on him. I mean, this ulti's like, what is going on? Wait, he's berserking away from it. They berserk people away from them. However, Kha'Zix should not. Oh, that was a little bit in from Cow with the Dead. Wait, the bailout from the auto play. He will not get the last auto attack off the get beep and get survival. However, what a little bit of a misplay from Cow with the gun here. He got a little bit aggressive with it. I'm not sure what that play was. However,
Cow with a gun nearly got it. All he needed was like one more auto attack to get the reset for from the Rel.
yeah, but very risky decision making from Cow.
Yeah.
Kind of giving this Jhin a kill is not what you want to see in this game. In this game 3, we don't want to see any for fun plays. However, trying his best to make this work for him. I mean,
it was very close. I said Cow with a gun. That was a good move from, like a good call from him. It just didn't really work out so much in his favor.
yeah, I mean, really good try though. Really good try. Keyshawn Robinson on your screen here, very far ahead of this Sion. The gold lead is being kind of negated from Sion's.
Grubs are also spawning in 10 seconds, but it looks like Maryland will be playing more bot side so they can get this mountain drag. We'll also have to see if they, I guess they will start, they might start roaming top, but I think these Grubs are just lost as Leona's pretty much 4 people top lane.
Yes, not the worst thing ever, but Dragon is spawning and Girlburger is being shot by this Ash arrows.
Girlburger can't even get out off tower in a different lane. He's like, no matter what lane he's in, he's just getting kept under tower.
Very unfortunate. So every time you kill a minion, why did Ash's thing just proc 3 times? Anyways, Abano on your screen right now, very, very dead. He's actually alive. Very good dodges from Avano there to keep himself alive there inside that inside those Celia Qs. However, you are very far ahead here playing Aurora. Over 20 CS up on Rhythm, and that really doesn't happen.
Oh, and Dragon will be going to Maryland uncontested.
Oh, Keyshawn.
Sean Robinson pretty much just
He's looking for a little kill here on Smolder. However, 3 members are walking up here for him, but he knows something's up here. Looks like a fight will be occurring here. A flash
Soldier
from the
flashes
Jhin. The
out.
W will be locking him down. An ultimate mid from the Jhin and the Kha'Zix. Keyshawn will be trying to survive.
He
but
tried getting the ult out for the move speed, but unable to survive against 3
Girlburger
people.
will be getting dived here, unfortunately. The tower will be dropping pretty quick here. We need to send someone top here if you're a side UMD here. So after this fight, Keyshawn can just TP back top lane. Girlburger will be dead here. Unfortunately, yeah, he's going to get off.
Oh, meanwhile, Zero Domain is having a bit of trouble against Avano.
Avano,
flashes
he
out,
dodges
unable
the Where the Q land though? It won't. This passive from the Celia Q gets him out. What an amazing dodge from the Celia Q.
At the same time, they did get
getting dived
Girlburger.
now.
Keyshawn Robinson.
This is not good.
Ooh, unable to finish off any of them.
They didn't do anything. And did Sion die? Yeah, he did. And
Yeah,
the tower dropped.
He got tired of.
And did Viet Mike die? I know. Nobody got. No, just
he did not.
Sion just got off screen. That makes sense. Beep now actually just dead.
Is
he dead though?
Sean Robinson has to be careful as.
Is he dead though? I don't know.
Might happen again.
What?
I'm not sure if he can outlast this Rapid with his ultimate down. Unfortunate for him, he did not expect Rapid to still be there. An unlucky mistake.
But I feel like that's very terrible for Keyshawn Robinson.
Keyshawn Robinson is quickly losing his lead. Although he still has a lead against Girlburger, he is now helping. He's helping Rapid get further ahead by giving him these kills.
Yeah, I mean, this game is getting pretty close. After all, you know, the gold lead has been closed by Winthrop. I mean, they've had very good plays here on the map here. In the side of the Terps, they got a little bit cocky here in this game 3 here. I don't know what's going on.
But you have to keep in mind, this is kind of like before the playoffs. This is kind of like how Maryland was playing the whole time, and they dominated every game before. So this is not anything new. They, even though they had the lead, they're starting to fall off just a little bit. Eventually, they'll probably get an even bigger lead and end the game. But now that we saw how strong Winthrop is, that could be a bit riskier in this winners final.
Rapid on your screen looking for a way into this Rift Hill pit. However, Ivano is making sure that the ultimate comes out from Beef onto Keyshawn Robinson. The Jin R is coming out, but the Renata Glass ultimate will be hitting Ivano. Not doing much here. Soldier kills via Mike, and Ash will fall as well. They finally found a way into the backline of the Terps here, as Keyshawn Robinson on your screen is getting absolutely murdered by this colleague. The double kill on your screen for Rapid. Winthrop comes out like absolute bandits on the Rift Hill fight, as Cal the Gun is sent running away from the Rift Hill. What just happened?
Yeah, Winthrop is starting to gain a lot of momentum. They are taking the lead here. They're now up in gold, getting this Rift Herald, pretty much winning all these team fights. Keyshawn Robinson had a bit of mishaps, and now he's unable to get back into this game as of right now. He's going to have to find a way to play off
too many risky plays on both sides of the map.
Meanwhile, Cal with the gun, he's trying to get a nice pick on Soldier here, but unable to get anything as Krellberger is there to defend him.
That is very scary.
This
for
is
Viet Mike and their entire team. I feel like the Terps had this game in the bag at minute 6. All they had to do was just play safe. However, this game is now a little bit more difficult. We got a little game on our hand.
Yep.
I feel
we
like
can't end this game too easily.
Yeah, Winthrop is certainly putting up an amazing fight. How is Ash Static Shiv profiting multiple
Yeah, that's
times?
the Static Shiv nowadays.
Okay. See, Keyshawn Robinson in the wave here. He wants to play safe here, not trying to get another kill for Rapid. He's just gonna wait. He has a lot of gold, but you want to play a little safe here. This isn't so cute.
Hopefully, Keyshawn Robinson does not get tired of here, but Cat with the gun is there to protect him. All they have to do is clear the wave. Avano, we haven't really seen much from Avano, but I have to make sure Avano doesn't get too strong in this game.
Yeah, you can see Soldier with that early kill from Cal the Gun managed to get himself another double kill on the side of. Just another double kill for him, accelerating his items and giving him that weight into the game here. Cal the Gun's gonna be taken low here. They might be in a little bit of trouble, actually, as Ivano pokes out.
Yeah, I wonder what.
Jannar coming out here as Cal the Gun needs to escape here from two people. The Silent just
Super
takes.
fat mushroom. Unfortunately, got caught out there.
Got hit right in the face with that unstoppable force.
The Rift Herald is summoned. This first tower is definitely going to fall to the first charge. Oh, maybe not.
Just yet, but they're going to look towards
It
this
was very
dragon.
close.
The Terps need to fight for this dragon. This is one chance to kind of get back into the game.
I don't think they'll fight for this because they are already 2 up, and it's a bit risky for them to fight. So looks like they're gonna
time to kind of get back into the game, get the map split off.
Yep. So that dragon's gonna go to Winthrop, and there's nothing Maryland could do there. If Maryland went to fight that, they would probably get caught out. So it's better just to give it and maybe take some of Winthrop's jungle, as we see Cat with a gun trying to do. And also, they're making a nice pick on Ivano here.
Ooh, Ivano. They could look for a dive here, but
meanwhile, Beep and Rapid are headed up. The Terps are going to back up for now.
Looks like a little bit of over-aggression.
This could be another long game on our hands. I wonder what this game could have gone a lot different. We saw the power of Ivano versus Keyshawn Robinson. I feel like this game would have been a lot different if we had the initial matchup in the top lane.
Yeah, the Terps feel like they had this game in their hands. Now it's causing us 5-2, and you're a little bit nervous about what's going to happen in this game. There's so much to think about, so many opportunities for each enemy to capitalize on each other's mistakes. I mean, this is the highest level of play that we've seen so far from both teams. However, Winthrop, really, really well played, and coming back from this absolute goal deficit, they played absolutely perfectly, kind of making sure Keyshawn Robinson can't do anything in this game. However, the one person you need to watch out for is Cal with the gun. I mean, you can see his CS lead over this Kha'Zix. It's pretty much even, and eventually, if this vehicle can't get fed enough, this game will just be taken over by Cal with the gun's superior mechanics.
Cat with the gun, he's still very he's doing very well for himself, and all he has to do in one team fight, if they get a nice kill, yeah, there's gonna be a lot of resets. That's a nice thing to play too.
This is absolutely a reset comp here. You want Aatrox to get resets on his world ender. You want Viego to take those kills using that Renata Glass W to kind of keep himself alive here. You can't get resets and just keep on killing.
Yeah, if they don't get caught out by Kha'Zix and also try focusing Soldier on his Jhin, what could happen is we could see a nice team fight from Maryland. Zero domain, a tactical flash to avoid the Leona ult. I feel like he might have been fine if he got hit, but there's no way
it's a dodge, but you know you don't want to play it too safe. You want to play it way too safe here because you don't want another death on play here. You're already pretty far down in CS. As it is, another death would not help that at all. Viego on your screen here, K-Shot Robinson trying to kill this Grillburger. Sorry, but he's just not taking damage now. I mean, after 2 armor items, 3 armor items actually.
See, that was what I expected. I expected Sign to lose early and then just end up in the side lane, tinging everything. So it's a bit unfortunate. I feel like Keshawn Robinson might try. I think he might look for an Eclipse maybe, so he could get some extra damage in the shielding, or he could be going for Sundered Sky.
I think Sundered Sky looks pretty good this game. However, we will have to see here as Cal the Gun spends a lot of his time just sitting here watching his team, making sure that they don't overstep here as Beep.
They're going to get rid of Beep's support item passive for a bit.
The shield is down and the control ward is wanted. Can Cal the Gun make this game his is the question. More farming.
Cat with a gun needs to get, I mean, if he just gets his farm up, it's not the worst thing because he needs to be stronger so he can get in there and do the job to get all those resets in the team fight. So we'll have to see. This game might be another, I hope it's not another 15-minute game, but it's looking like it right now. As
wow, I mean, Cal the Gun has his he has his Tiamat item, Titanic Hydra. Rapid is in the jungle here. They're looking for a play to happen here, but looks like Zero Domain has to get out.
Zero Domain does not want to get caught out by Kha'Zix. That Kha'Zix is 5 kills. Will be doing a lot of damage with his opportunity. You do not want to get hit by that. So it's a good way. So Zero Domain is definitely playing it very tactical, getting out of these situations.
Yup.
We still see Cat with a gun and Viet Mike in the same spot they were a bit ago.
Yeah, they're creating vision here. They want to get this dragon.
Once they get this tower, that's a great way to open up the map for Maryland. But Soldier is doing a great job defending this tower from falling.
They really want to play for this dragon, Adam, so you can see them trying to clear vision in preparation for this dragon. However, they wanted to deny Kha'Zix from getting into the side of the map here, so you can see them playing 3-point mid to try to catch this wave here. Kha'Zix is going to have a little bit of trouble trying to get into this fight here.
Yes, this is Inferno Dragon map. The stakes are a lot higher.
Here we go. The Terps are walking over to this dragon. They want to just sit in this bush here. Just want to wait, try to see what's going to happen here. Try to see who's going to face check. The ultimate goes onto this Aurora and she just absolutely shut down. Caligan takes this kill here. He has the Aurora ultimate, and now he's looking. He's putting the sights on the Grillburger with no AP. The double kill on the arm. He will get the reset here. However, Grillburger is on the ultimate side, and they get these kills.
That was a great pick. Now it's up to Maryland just to secure this dragon. They will. Kha'Zix is looking to just gain the vision control for the potential Baron that could occur. It doesn't look like they're going to go contest this dragon. This dragon is going to be free for Maryland. Maryland will have 3 dragons on Soul Point, and yeah, that was a great fight.
Adam, think about the past couple of minutes of this game. Cal the Gun's been walking bot lane, making sure that he's trying to get vision here. Keisha Robinson's just dead here.
Sean Robinson unfortunately gets caught. She's
just dead. But yeah, I mean, but you can see the way Cal the Gun set up this map control. He made sure to get the vision bot lane. He made sure to try to set up the vision here so that they had to walk in and face check on that bush, set up a perfect Ash ultimate into reset double kill for himself in this game. You can see
that was a great ultimate by Super Fat
Baron.
Mushroom.
They're thinking starting Baron, but the Terps know better. This late into the game, Adam.
The game is picking up fast. We see Cat with a gun is definitely the strongest on the team right now. They might be able to pick up Kha'Zix here.
Kha'Zix is just dead. He has to dodge. The Ash ultimate will land on him though. Nice. He's just the flash W on the Leona, but Cal the Gun uses 5 for where speed. The Ignite will take him down. Cal the Gun doesn't get the reset though. bailout. He will dodge the last ultimate. However, he's still on the run. He needs to get out of this fight here. All of them are all running, trying to get out. However, he flashes to get out of the fight. What is this?
The Inferno map is doing him wonders here. As every time he picks up a Cinder, he's able to run away.
The ultimate wall will prevent the team from chasing Cal the Gun any further. He doesn't have to go through this tower. Just don't
the gun avoided the towers. If you look at the mini map, he just goes through the tower range. You got some pings from Winthrop. They're amazed how he's able to survive that. It's a bit insane. Cat with a gun is able to live that after picking up a Kha'Zix kill. Luckily, Viet Mike ignited the Kha'Zix, so then...
And the tower drops, he got out like a bandit at him. What was that? The shutdown gets denied from the team of Winthrop. That has to be a tilting experience.
Also,
there, especially with
look at the mini map. Look how many wards Maryland has around that side of the map. We won't be seeing, I guess we won't be seeing Kashawn Robinson getting caught out again like we saw last time. This is absolutely insane. A lot of these wards are zombie wards, so there's a lot of vision control that Maryland has for the upcoming Baron.
Wow. This is a slugfest of just play after play, each team getting more and more aggressive as this game goes on. Cal the Gun looking for fights against Rapid, just making plays with this Ashe ultimate. They have so much synergy here on the side of the Terps here, but can they make this team comp work time and time again? It's a very delicate balance that Cal the Gun is playing here, a very fine line that they're playing with these Ashe ultimates, with these Ronaldo ults. Getting onto one target after another here, but Baron will be started for Winthrop. They have vision on it. It's completely dark at him.
Yeah, we saw this in game 1 where they just quickly sneak Baron, and the Terps have no idea.
Rapid is starting it, but the Ashe E will be giving them vision, and they have to get off of it. So much time was committed to trying to get that Baron down. However, it has been seen early by Super Fat Mushrooms. Ashe E, what an amazing play.
Yeah, so it's great to have Ashe on your team, because if you're unsure about something, then you could just send out your hawk shot and then be able to check.
And Cal the Gun gets an invade too. The ultimate will be landing onto the Leona, I think.
Yep, Leona gets hit.
And the flash Q will miss. I mean, Weaver's wall will be taken over to Burp, and he's just absolutely dead here. A lot of visions have been built in, but the wall prevents Cons from getting into that fight. The ensemble, of course, will be going after Viet Mike, and he is dropped before the ultimate will come out. Zero Main now on the chopping block here as the W lands on him, and Solar gets the last shot on him as Collins walks around to the backside of this fight. Will he be able to get into the fight? No, but Aurora does have her ultimate available. Will she be looking for a fight? Caldigan finds Kha'Zix, she gets onto him. Will he be jumping away? No, but the fight will continue here as Caldigan looks for more. And just like Keisha Robinson getting the Q onto, oh my god, the W onto girl with the burger, and she's just dead here after Viego takes him, and another kill yet again. But however, the Ashe does die on the side. Two of Bono's ultimate here. Now Caldigan's on the run here. Wait, where did
Cat with the gun?
Aatrox go?
Aatrox absolutely out of there. They do not want to stay. This Jhin is super strong, and he is not being dealt with. That was somewhat of a masterclass by Cat with a gun, but the only downfall is Soldiers is really strong right now on Jhin. He has Infinity Edge, getting a lot of crit damage.
Yeah, but he's going to be a prime target in these fights from now on. He has a target on his back for these Ashe ultimates. One Ashe ultimate from the side of the Terps could finish this game off if this Jhin gets picked. He has a lot riding on his shoulders.
Once again, this is a very even game, but if the Terps are able to pick up this Inferno Soul, this game will quickly shift even more in their favor.
This is one of the closest games we have seen so far in the series. Soldier or Cal the Gun, who will be able to carry? I mean, the Ashe ultimate. I feel like Cal the Gun's entire team is against Soldier right now.
Yeah, Soldier. I feel like if you're Maryland, you have to get that pick on Soldier. Unfortunately, Viet Mike died too fast to the curtain call to be able to get the ultimate out on Winthrop, but luckily it's up for the next fight. Actually,
yeah,
every ultimate is
very
back
well
up.
played. Ronaldo will end this game instantly. There's so many loose conditions for the Terps. However, the curtain call goes quickly. The ultimate will be landing on this moment. The cleanse will be going out. However, he is just locked down. Absolute 1,000 gold going over to Zero Domain, who just died. The game is just over. He is knocked up, and he's just stuck in between this and the ultimate will be finishing off. It's giving Aatrox a second kill. Azap's trying to get out of here with the ultimate, but will he be able to? Is the question. Caldigan still chasing here. The W will be landing. It hits, and he will be taking the next kill. Caldigan absolutely.
There we go.
Eliminates the team.
That was a great pick on that Jhin, and an even greater follow-up on the rest of the team. Maryland,
Rapid.
Unfortunately, Rapid was sneaking the Infernal Drag, which was a very smart move for him. Wow. But Maryland should be able to pick up a Baron here, as they don't have to worry about Jhin being up for 10 more seconds. This Baron should be pretty free.
And 1,000 gold going over to members of the UMD team. You can look at the gold lead now on your screen here. Each single piece of gold has contributed to each individual team's journey to this part of the tournament at this time. And it seems like the Terps have gotten yet another gold lead from this Baron.
This is so far a great final game to the winners finals.
Is it scripted? I feel like this game was so not close in the start, but then now it's just neck and neck at all times, and this team play just showed the Terps getting that perfect team play execution off, but they lost the Dragon in the end, so the game's not over. It's still anyone's game.
Yeah, but
There's still so much more game to be played at them.
It seems like it's everyone's game, but Maryland is very far ahead, even though their gold isn't.
The gold lead maybe pretty ahead, but it's on key members of the Terps. However, this Jhin still has a chance to do so much damage as Aurora has so much farm. Everyone on the team is doing very well for themselves. You can see the gold lead is only 2K. It's only 2K down, so we'll have to see.
Maryland, I feel like they're gonna use this Baron to push in top. Yeah. If they get the last time they won the fight because they easily picked up Soldier, so hopefully they do it again in the next fight. Once they get Soldier out of there.
Yeah, that curtain call, I don't remember. It kind of gave away his position here, and then they all went on him.
Yeah,
Baron power play.
Winthrop needs Soldier to win the fight, as no one else can really do so much damage to the team.
Let's see. I don't know what's gonna happen here. It looks like mid lane is being sieged here. Falling is not being. It's looking like doing a 2-point push here.
Yep.
Grillburger
strong
is
push happening top lane.
pushing. Yeah, very strong push top. Where they have Keyshawn Robinson in the top lane, so all they need to do is just give pressure on this turret as Keyshawn gets the mid wave under. They need to commit so many members here. The Ashe ultimate might go out here for the curtain call, but however, it does miss. The Ashe is gonna take it out, but Rapid is going to be taken down as well. The turrets will be dropping. Rapid gets himself a double kill for his trouble, and now the Viego and now the Aatrox, they are all on the run here. But will Grillburger overextend?
That was a bit unfortunate. I mean, Maryland, they have to remember they can't just go all. They can't just like face them up front. They have to find a flank on the Jhin or catch him out to be able to win the fight.
They need vision. They need to watch out for this Scion ultimate. He does still have options to get onto you. You're not invincible this team fight, and you do not have a backline to help protect you. This game is still so close, Adam. The gold lead does not matter. These team fights are played at their absolute perfect level. If one mistake comes for each team, I mean the game is over.
Yeah, we just need Maryland to be able to get the dragon, and I feel like
this next dragon is integral for the team, of course, but they do not have an inhib, so the game is still like completely fine. I think. I don't know for both teams to win. If Winthrop gets another dragon here, they will be able to survive for yet however long dragon will spawn for it, and then it's sole point at that point. It's just whoever's game.
Oh, we're gonna see a strong push in the bot lane. Last time we saw a push, there was a Baron buff on the minions. This time there's not.
This is not good. If they get the turret
they need to back away now, because last time they tried getting a tower, it ended in the team falling.
If Terps are able to get this turret, so much gold going over to them. Keyshawn Robinson's already in the mid lane here. He's just waiting to try and push this turret. He's waiting to see members of the team here. He's going to go in the turret now. Keyshawn, the fight is starting in the bot lane. Keyshawn's going to look for this inhib, and Durdeman gets out of this fight, which is very crucial. Rapid's trying to get onto Mike, but if he dies, it doesn't really matter. The ultimate will come out as the Crystal Arrow will be going on to Rapid. They disengage the fight, but the mid inhib is still being sieged by Keyshawn Robinson. Will he be able to get it? No, but that's still fine.
Last game, when Keyshawn Robinson was on Gwen, he was able to sneak the base. Unfortunately, Aatrox does not do as much damage to these structures as Gwen, but still, he was able to get the tower, forcing everyone else to disengage off of the rest of the Terps.
Yes, and resources lost there. You lose the enchanted Crystal Arrow, but you also lose the Jhin R in the process. The Cosmos R is also down. Scion R was cancelled. However,
Zero Domain
got killed. It's very bad for the Terps here. As Dragon is spawning, you do not want to lose a member of your team. Moments before Dragon is going to spawn here, Zero Domain doing a little dance here. He's just dead.
Oh, this is very unfortunate, as if Winthrop gets this dragon, they will also be on soul point. So we need Zero Domain is not here, but also
you do still have the combo up, regardless of if you don't have the AP damage to deal with this Scion. It's just so bad here because you don't have any damage on the Scion, so you need to bypass him. However, Caldegon managed to flash out a perfect Fiona ultimate as the TP from Anaya will make this a 4v5 here. The Scion Unstoppable Charge will be hitting the Ashe, but however, the Blast will take him over. The Flash Cleanse onto Ashe will be taking away. Keisha Robinson in the back side of this fight here with the Mike. The ultimate will be going out here. Keisha gets a Flash Q onto Soldier. He's 1 HP, but he's gonna live here. Every member of the team is on the run here as Keisha is on. As Keisha runs through the team here, Caldegon is full HP. The double kill. He will be taking the Scion ultimate here. He's gonna be fighting for his life, but the ultimate will be laying on the
curtain call picked up 2 there. That's insane though. They're still not over.
Crap.
Cat with a gun is chasing down Jin. Jin is out, but now Soul goes to Maryland. That is insane how Maryland is able to 4v5. That Blast Cone definitely came in handy as is able to separate Maryland so they're not getting picked up altogether. That was, yeah, that Blast Cone might have actually saved the game there.
What the heck just happened? That Blast Cone play came in so clutch for Terps there. You saw someone hit the Blast Cone in the middle of the fight, taking Super Fat Mushroom out of that fight with a cleanse splash as well.
It allowed, I feel like, was it Sean Robinson, he was able to get in the backline off of that. So that's pretty much what won the fight, and it was a 4v5, which is insane. They're too focused on trying to chase down Super Fat Mushroom, but Super Fat Mushroom was already out, and now they had to worry about their backline.
Their entire formation was completely off after they overextended for the Ashe kill. If they had gone, it would have been completely fine, as Terps would have lost the damage dealer for their team. However, things just start falling apart because he didn't die. Then you have Cat with the gun, who's full HP already. You still have to get through so much HP on this Aatrox and on this Viego. It's just very bad.
And now,
very not good.
Baron's up, and
Soul
the Terps
points.
have Soul.
The Terps are just going to start it. Viego can just start it on his own here as the Terps zone rapid off of this Dragon. Mike has so many wars to deal with here. However, can he make it into this pit here? Can Rapid make a miracle happen?
Girlburger, meanwhile, is still in the bot lane. Does not, he has TP,
so
but the,
low. Can he
Baron
do it?
is going to go over to UMD.
No. However, the Chain Crystal Arrow is elbow in the... Oh my god, the jump back, the juke there! Now, Winthrop is on the run here. They don't have a lot of options here.
Deep is going to
get taken down. However, they're not going to chase on Avano. It's just going to be him dead until the Terps Ashe died. I mean, she got off screen. A TP coming
Everyone's
in.
trying to back so they could get back to defend the base, but Maryland's just going to be able to siege and at least get the inhib.
Caldegon is not going to let this Scion recall.
Meanwhile, Avano is recalling in the bush.
Ooh, this game could be over if Avano and Rapid cannot stop this push here. The game will end here. Caldegon's just going to keep chasing down the Scion, making sure you can't get into the game. I don't know if that's the best play to make here, but the TP is coming out. He's just going to cancel with a W. He got stunned and then he TPs over to the turret. Wow. Avano on a killing spree onto this Talia. He manages to save the game. You can see Caldegon Wing onto the Scion and then him TPing away.
Yeah, unfortunately, Maryland is not able to end out the game here, but they do still have Baron on Viet Mike, Cat with the Gun, and Kashan Robinson. 3 strong players.
I mean, this game is getting further and further out of Winthrop's control as this power from the Dragon Soul is giving the Terps the edge in this game. Although deaths are happening on every side of the map, you can see the 10k gold lead nearly is building up for the Terps.
And somehow, even though they have 6k gold ahead, they're still only 1 kill behind, which is insane. The kills aren't really playing a part in this game. We just see the power of Cat with a Gun. He's 9-2, just super fed, able to pretty much win all these team fights.
I don't even understand what's going on. The CS lead for each player is just so...
Robinson over 300. Well, Sion's 230. That's pretty insane.
Yeah, that's a really big lead here. Most of this goes on this Aatrox here. He is level 18. He is on his power spike at maximum. You do not want to let this Jin skill any further. This Ashe isn't going to get much stronger than she already is. It's time to make a play for the Terps.
Somehow, even though having that much CS, Kashan Robinson is level 18. About to complete his full build just now. There we go. He's got his GA. That's going to be crucial. TPing to the mid lane, about to set something up. Meanwhile, the rest of the Terps are going to look to push it in bot lane.
He's trying to get Girlburger a little one pick in this game, and will be the end for Winthrop. However, the Terps have enough strength to continue fighting even with a member loss. That's the important point of this fight. Winthrop is trying to get picks in order to continue this game to play out, give themselves a chance. However, the Terps just need to get one good team fight. And Keisha Robinson is looking for that right now. The Astro misses Rapid and he gets away. However, the Void Assault is still available for him.
Cat with a gun, looking to get rid of that shield. He's going to go on Avano, but has to flash away from Leona.
But the ultimate will be cutting off nobody.
Yeah, that was a good way to get rid of.
Wait, maybe in trouble here. Why did they ult onto him? I don't know.
Well, Kisham Robinson just going deep into the base. Has Guardian Angel. There's less risk if he happens to get lower, since he will have the GA respawn for the team fight. But Maryland, while sieging this tower here,
looks like Mike is walking up here. It's very
Kisham
tense
Robinson
on the
trying
map
to wait
right
for
now.
the super minion wave, while the rest of Maryland trying to wait for their wave to come back to the tower.
Goldberger is going to be engaged on. He's the only member out here. They don't know where the vehicle is right now.
It's very hard for Maryland to reach these towers, as there are there's like the wave clear on Winthrop is just making it impossible for Maryland to reach the towers. That bot lane tower, even though Maryland's been at it this whole time, is pretty much still full health.
Adam, hold the phone here. Elder Dragon is spawning in 1 minute. The Terps are calling for a retreat. They want to make a play here, but if Rapid walks up too far, they're going to make a play on him. Looks like he's...
Rapid has edge and nice, so it's going to be a bit harder to get a pick.
You're going to need a Q. You're going to need a QW onto Rapid here to lock him down long enough for a Renata to follow up on an ultimate, but nothing's going to happen for now. Calvin needs a Q.
Maybe they could pick up this spread buff, but it's a bit dangerous as Winthrop is headed their way. Elder Drag is spawning in 30 seconds. This is going to be the last big fight of the night.
They pushed in on a 3-game streak with 40-minute games at all times. The ultimate goes wide here as the ultimate comes on to Goldberger, kind of keeping them away from this fight here. As the Elder Dragon spawns here, the Terps have not recalled and split their gold here. They're gonna need to recall. Zero Domain is on so much gold here, and they need someone to go back here. Keishawn's full build, he does not need to back here. However, some certain members of the Terps need to get the recess off and buy items, but the Dragons respawn.
This Dragon is quickly going over to Maryland as of now. Winthrop.
Keishawn Robinson is pushing the wave at him. Hold on.
Yeah, Winthrop is also trying to get closer to this Dragon. If Keishawn Robinson is able to solo Avano, then this Dragon should be over.
Yeah, with the gun, Be-It Mike getting a really nice Q onto Soldier. The Zero will be going wide to Zero Main. However, Be-It Mike drops first. Zero Main is in trouble here. He goes golden to dodge the W. Calvin's going to be blocking the ultimate, but he will be hitting it onto the Leona. Calvin's still alive here on the Leona. He's going to be stunning up. Oh my gosh.
They're able to finish off Rapid there.
How did he know he was there?
Robinson's
Goldberger's
at the base.
trying to TP in.
Goldberger.
Keishawn Robinson's the last one alive.
Yeah, Keishawn Robinson is able to proc the GA on Jin, and then he should be able to pick up the kill. He gets the kill.
He got the shutdown.
Meanwhile, Keishawn Robinson is going to ignore Goldberger, go straight for the tower.
What is going on?
Cat with a gun is on his way here. The inhib is now respawned, so they have to get rid of the inhib. Goldberger, not much they can do. We saw how far behind Goldberger was the whole time.
The wave is coming in. Is the game over?
The game is about to be over. Keishawn Robinson still has GA.
Trying to end. Goldberger's doing all that he can. The tower drops with the Q onto him. He tries to cancel it, but no. Keishawn Robinson will end this game.
And game 3, after a long night, will be going over to the Terps. That is, they end it with another win. They've never lost a single series. And yeah, so now all they have to do is win the grand finale, and they will be your NECC champions. So, do you have any closing words for us?
What a wild game.
Exactly.
Both teams were so insanely talented at the game. Keishawn giving a little
faker.
Wow.
We should go with a gun.
You can see the faces
Zero
of the
Domain.
Terps. They're so happy about that win.
Super fat mushroom.
They needed that to get to the grand finals, Adam.
Yeah.
What an inspirational win.
That will be all for tonight. We can't wait to see you in the grand finale. Make sure you stay tuned for that, and we'll see you later. Bye-bye.